Cat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today is a very big day in the Superflat world because I am finally going to be using a looting-free sword against hundreds and hundreds of piglins. This means instead of being lucky and maybe getting ourselves, you know, like a few dozen gold, enough to make 3 or 4 golden apples, I'm going to get a half dozen or a full dozen golden apples by the end of today's live stream. However, because we're waiting on Thunder, which is a inherently random event, it could happen 30 seconds from now, or it could happen 3, 4, 5, it could happen a dozen hours from now. Like, there's no, technically you could go 100 hours and never get lightning, but that means today's live stream is going to be spent basically watching the farms, let them work. I'll be doing a bit of expansion too, and also trading with a wandering trader, heck yeah. Man, this is another random thing I really need right now. Okay, early on the stream to do this, but let's all put our hands together and let's believe that we can get the light, is it light green we need, right? I think green would be better than light green. Green dye, because then I can make light green dye. Everyone believe together, can we do this? We got red fire coral, and we got some ferns, and more mangrove papules, and I don't know if we have red tulips yet. So, I think cornflower is also new, right? Like, we don't have blue. Yeah, I don't think we have pure blue just yet. So having one of these will be nice, I think. Yeah, I'm 90% sure I don't have the cornflower. And then I'm gonna take the fire coral block just because I'm here anyway. So yeah, it's you know it's not the worst thing in the world. I'll grab a second. No, I won't grab a second one. I'll grab a red tulip just in case I don't have one, and we'll grab the fire coral blocks because why not, right? Anyway, coral block plus sea pickle equals infinite green and lime dye. I can't believe I didn't think till just now that yeah, you can sea pickles are green dye, aren't they? Wait. If sea pickles are green dye, have I had green dye this entire time? Or am I forgetting something? Only Toy Cat could have inventory issues on a super flat world. I love the super flat world because the kind of bare bonesness you have to do here. Like, you can't rely on magic, you know, like farming a pillager outpost until magic things come. I do have sea pickles. Can you bone mill sea pickles into more sea pickles? I'm 99% sure that's not how that works. But just to confirm, you cannot. Okay, if we bone mill onto this, okay, so we're gonna place down a few of the coral blocks, I guess. Just make a nice little corner over there. Okay, no, we cannot. It does not work that way. You know, it is a plant, so I can see why sea pickle would be. Yeah, you know, you feel what I'm saying? It feels like it would make some sense. Oh, unless you're saying put the sea pickle on the coral. Can we break a sea pickle with our fist? We can. Okay, put the sea pickle on the coral, and then we'll try that. Just in case I'm missing the key step there. Oh, yeah, okay, wait. Did we just realize right now? Okay, so we can bone mill into a lot more than one. Okay, and then these turn into green dye, right? How do you turn sea pickles into green dye? Is it... Oh, wait, no, they make lime... No, they don't make lime dye. Sea pickles definitely make dye, right? Is it the same as cactuses where you have to smelt it up? Did I just make myself a large amount of... I've never worked out how to get lots of sea pickles, which is nice. I don't know what to do with this information now, you know, like, besides light up my... Yeah, I guess honestly, like, we don't want anything spawning here that shouldn't be. So we'll just place a few of these around the place to help light up the area. Yeah, I guess why not? There we go. Anyway, so that was fun. Every time I think to myself, like, am I missing something? Odds are we didn't, but it's always nice to give it a shot. So yeah, today's video is going to be spent hoping, praying for lightning so we can get a lot of piglins. I am going to still keep breeding a ridiculous number of you know, guys, and also something I quite like. Tell me if you feel the same way, chat. But I've had this farm for pumpkins and melons for a while, and it's kind of small scale. I think I've outgrown my farming needs again, and so I think I might have to expand that a little bit. So, Kat, can you shout out my boys, Theo and William? Shout out to your boys, Theo and William. Isn't it funny that, like, your boy could be your boys like that, but it could also be like, oh yeah, my lovely son and other son. You know, you know, I know it's... I feel like it could be the second one, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I should be. But yeah, let's now trade in some melons and pumpkins. Clearly, all that time, we weren't near our villagers, so they don't seem to care about what we've done for them. I'm just saying, a little bit rude. So are you gonna buy my stuff with me? Okay, thank God he is. He probably hasn't reset his trades though, so we'll be a little cautious. But there we go, get some emeralds in. That's nice. I really need to restock the emerald supply because I want to start adding more enchantments. Like, I want to have unbreaking on my shovel, for example. I want to have, you know, like having... This is the tool that's going to need that the most. Especially off the day we're going to be having today. So it's going to be a big thing. So, yeah, anyway, today we're going to be doing some building. We're going to be doing some stuff as close to the iron farm as we can to still get stuff done. It's going to be a lot of fun. And, yeah, I think it's going to be... I'm looking forward to it. And maybe you can too. So, first of all, we're going to grab some oak. We need some amount of oak. Also, how's my inventory always this cluttered? Like, okay, unbreaking, I've already got. So let's just throw that on a shovel, right? I want it on my sword, but I guess I'll put it on my shovel first. If I've already got the book, it's lying around anyway. Let's do it. Oh, no, that's... Okay, that's why I haven't done that yet. I think I also want it on my sword, but like... Yeah, that's... Okay, well, what about my... Every other tool has it. Besides probably my helmet. Yeah, we could put it on the helmet. That'd be fun. Get some protection on that helmet as well, actually. Sure, why not? So we'll put this on there first. I think protection's more important, but this is more... This is at least solving a problem in my life. And then we're going to go bone mill some cornflowers and do some stuff over by the house. Once we've gotten rid of our last supply of just excess items. Because we do have too many items. Let's be entirely honest with ourselves here. So can you get lava on Superflat? The sad answer is with regular default Superflat, no. It's one of those things like, I think I mentioned this before, I've been working on a map that's going to be fixing that. Like, basically, like, all the things that I wish Superflat had, I'm making like a map, which is also going to be handy for people who want to start, you know, Superflat with structures on. Like, all the settings that are missing from Superflat, I've made a map. It's actually coming out on November the 1st. It's finally got a release date. Do a little promo for myself here. No, I really am, I'm really excited to, like, see, because a lot of people want to play Superflat, but they're like, oh, it's such a grind, and it's such a... I want to, like, keep the, you know, I don't want to remove the challenge, but I do want to make it rewarding in the right ways. So, blacksmith buy lava, but not sell. Yeah, exactly. You know, I think it's cruel that the blacksmith will buy lava, but not sell it. Feels like there's a hole in the market somewhere that we just can't take advantage of. So anyway, now this area right here is where we're going to build some stuff right after we place down our 2 flowers. So red tulips, I'm 99% sure I have some of these already, but cornflowers I definitely don't. So we place 1 cornflower down, then we place a 2nd cornflower down, and we bone mill them both. I've been underground too long, clearly, if we're starting to get phantoms. If there's too many of them, we'll go to sleep. But I want to spend my time not sleeping for as long as possible. That would be my ideal. And so now we take, I don't know, a couple of these flowers. We could turn them into blue dye if we wanted to. Yeah, it's always a little bit frustrating, but it'll be fine. We'll do our classic little nighttime romp. We've got a sharpness 5 sword now. Everything dies so easy, and I just love it. Like, we just come through here and tear it up. No, we already did have cornflowers. Never mind. I guess I was mixing up with something else. Oh, it's because I needed cyan, which is blue and green mixed. So I just need green, and I mean green and white mixed. So 2 colors left. I have to trade for them. As much as sea pickles are great, and I love them, don't get me wrong, we cannot solve our problems with sea pickles. Oh, damn it. No. How did that? You know, I had my shield up. Excuse you. But, so yeah, I've got an amazing sword. For now, it'll be great. I'm guessing that mobs are spawning above that, but won't spawn above the transparent blocks here. That's my very poor idea. We'll see. Superflat is still a grind no matter the modifications, says Dasher. Yeah, I think that's totally true. I guess I mean, like, there's more options available for you past the grind. Sharpness is so OP on Bedrock. Yeah, they had to nerf it on Java because of the new combat. Wait, it makes even less sense that it's... You'd figure it'd be more powerful on Java where... Yeah, I guess it's not. Yeah, I just realized that as I was saying it. Like, how much... That makes no sense that they made it more powerful in the edition with the better combat, but we're not going to question it for now. What we are going to do is probably... Why is there so much light coming from in here? Is that... Oh, there is a torch here. I was like, this seems absurdly bright. And it's because it was absurdly great. So let's place another one over there. No mobs can spawn around here anyway. You'll be pleased to know. And yeah, even though it hurts, the frame rate right now is not good. I want to breed as many pigs as humanly possible. Seriously, this is the big one. I am building up to having an amount of golden apples where I'm guaranteed to get a new type of villager. There are lots of things I need which I can only get by trading at this point, and so that means getting myself in the pig pit. And that means making the trades happen. When pigs glow. I really felt like for a second there, like, yeah, that's the only logical explanation. The pigs must be glowing. So yeah, this would be a longer live stream, by the way. I don't know how much longer. I guess it could be shorter. I'm anticipating this will be a longer live stream. Take that for what it means. Also, yeah, a lot of baby pigs here. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. And so yeah, we'll just place a couple of cornflowers in the area because, you know, prettification or whatever. Put the carrots in with the pile. And then we'll go dump our stuff, and we're going to make our first build in a while. There's a build I've wanted to make in this world for a really long time, and I'm looking forward to making it, chat. My drink today is this tiny little can, little margarita thing. It's a pizza with cheese and no top. Real talk, by the way. First of all, why is the word margarita and margarita basically the same? I know they're spelt very differently. They come from different cultures, but still, they have basically nothing in common. Very confused at the very idea of that one. But second of all, come on, dude, you gotta calm down. But second of all, my other key question here. Okay, I got some gold armor to get rid of. I gotta make a chest just for armor at this point. Like, we filled up. Damn it! Stop! Leave me alone! I don't want you. You know, should we go to sleep? Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to do it at some point. Let's do it right now. They're probably named after two different women. You know, I don't believe that a woman made a cheese pizza. You know, that's a, you know, if there's someone eating just a boring cheese pizza, 10 times out of 10 it's a guy who has like, they have like some form of like, you know, commitment issue in their life where they can't even decide on a topping. It's I'm trying to like, they're like a neurotic type of person who's like, oh, I don't like the mouthfeel of pepperoni. And it's like, it's a pizza. There's no, it's always some story like that, right? That's just reality. You can hate it, but it's true. I don't actually need these. I'm gonna throw them away. I thought I wanted them, but clearly they're holding me back. So yeah, now next up we're gonna grab a bunch of wood. So I want to use some regular old oak. I don't have much oak though, right? Where I got 11 oak logs and that's it. Feels like we're doing kind of short on the oaks front. And then I want to use red for the house. Maybe orange for the house. I'm going to go with orange for the house, actually. Mostly because I have a ton of planks lying around. I have a really fun idea, chat, and you're going to spot what it is very soon. But I wanted to make something a little special. I mean, a little bit fun. It could have been a depressed one who thought she didn't deserve any toppings. You know, have you ever ordered a margarita pizza because you don't think you deserve toppings? If you don't deserve toppings, you don't deserve pizza. That's the message right here. But yeah, I've got this fun dessert glass. Or it's a dessert, like, I guess it's a dessert glass. And now look at that. Ooh, yeah. I didn't realize this was clear. I'm like a little, just looks like it's a Sprite coming in a wide glass now. Doesn't taste like dessert at all. Does not taste like dessert whatsoever. Tastes like it's gone bad, actually. Like, you know that, like, over like, frostburnt taste or something? By the way, the intention is, on Saturday, we're going to be doing the 750 member special, stream. I've got something later that day that needs me to, you know, like, I'm doing, like, if you want to know what it is. I won't share too many details, but I'm doing a thing. Oh, why is divorce so expensive? Because it's worth it. That's, it's a funny little thing there, huh? I hope you're not having too bad a time if you're making divorce jokes on the internet. So, yeah, I'm going to make myself something beautiful right here. I want to hang out as close as I can to this farm so that the iron golem farm keeps ticking over. I love that we're building up an iron collection. I don't even care what we use it for at this point. I'm just looking forward to the sheer value that's going to come out of this. In fact, let's just preemptively reserve the whole bottom row right there. Like, you know, There's gonna be good stuff happening here. So yeah. In the meantime, let's build the newest addition to the world. It's something I've wanted to have for quite some time. So we'll place a block there, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that seems about right to me. And then we got to do the same over here. You can measure it's the same diagonally by just placing a block and then walking diagonally. If you walk diagonally and you end up in the right place, you've got a square. If you walk diagonally and you're in the wrong place, you don't got a square. Lessons with Toy Cat. Or if you really want to be like extra short, place every other block between a thing. And then, again, being 1 block off is really easy to do. Being like 3 blocks off, you have to be blind. You have to be the sort of person who eats margarita pizza to make a mistake that big. No, so I can't waste diamonds on his hose. You know, the funny thing about this world is I have full diamond tools now, and my goal, I've decided it's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure about it. Like, I can get diamond armor. It's gonna take, this whole stream is building up to getting diamond armor because I need an armorer. It's gonna take a lot of work. But, yeah, also I just realized, made a mistake here. Switch this out. There we go, we're good. Pretend that didn't happen. Wonderful. Yeah, the basic, thing off, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. No, yeah, so I want to get Enchanted Diamond Armor. But the funny thing is despite that, I'm not ever going to actually have any, I'm never going to actually have any, like diamonds in this world. So the recipe for the jukebox is impossible.
What do Muslim men do during 4?
Oh no!
Tickle the goat under the
chin.
Oh
no! Thank you, very funny. I don't know if I'm like legally in the. I don't think I should be saying anything in response to that one. But thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. Thank you, Fia and Willie, my kids, 8 and 6. We love your boys. See, kids. That could refer to your offspring, you know, like you had a hobby. I mean, like, I guess you can have a hobby that produces a hobby as well. But like you know, like your child, your little hobby over there. You could be referring to your kid like that, or you could be referring to your baby goats. Like, oh yeah, these are my baby goats. They are age 6 and 8. That is within baby goat age range, right? If I'm not mistaken. And, so yeah, which one are you referring to? It's impossible to know for sure. It's just, it's factually impossible to be sure. By the way, do you like how this is going? I like what we're building so far. I think it's good. Do you think it's looking like one of the best builds that man can make? I think it is. By the way, like, I can't believe some people don't like acacia wood. To me, it's like so vibrant. This is, like, it's probably not perfectly realistic, but it's what wood should aspire to be. Also, again, we want to hang out. Make sure the iron farm's working. I'm making so much iron. I'm not even worrying about it, you know? Also, yeah, fancy mangrove iron farm. Did you miss the second iron farm build, Dasher? It took some time to do, but I feel like now I've done it twice. Like, I know this is true for most things, but it's always so hard to actually make yourself do. When you do something once, you kind of understand it. Once you do it the second time, you can be, like, actually sure. I feel like I can actually make more iron farms now. Like, the second one was a lot less hassle than the first. I could actually start making decisions about what I wanted, and yeah. Now, once you see something running, it's a lot easier to do it a second time. That's something I actually do whenever I'm, like, running through an update, is I'll, like, run through it with myself first, just to be like, okay. What is happening? Am I sure I know what's happening, etc.? It's hard to do, but it's someone's got to, right? You defo making a slime farm? I don't think I want a slime farm. I'm pretty sure I don't want one, if I'm being entirely honest. So they are my children. I mean, so when you say I'm gonna do this all stream long, Adrienne. When you say they're your children, you could be saying that they are, you know, like, oh yeah, they came out of you. Or, you know, even then, actually, children don't have to come out of, you know, their parents. That's That's a view. Why are all the Medrec murder cases the hardest to solve? Because the DNA matches and there are no dental records. Yeah, no, can you delete that wandering trader? I think yeah, actually, you know, I'm gonna do that. I've heard that wandering traders won't spawn or they despawn the existing. I don't know if we're improving the odds necessarily, but I know we'll have a good time if we kill him. And isn't that what's important? Do I need any ferns? I don't think so. Yep, that's good. Correct, all 3 of mine never came out of their dad. Exactly. No, I was vaguely referring to like I don't know, adoption and all that nonsense, you know. But yeah, I mean not that nonsense. Sorry, I want to be clear. Adoption's cool. I think there's a big problem actually. I want to discuss this because a lot of people, whenever they discuss problems like this, they're like preachy about like, and here's the only way we can solve it. But there is like a funny thing. There is like a shortage. There's a shortage of babies to be adopted or whatever. But there's a massive like glut of like anyone over the age of 5. Because people want to raise a child so they can like shape it to their own will. And you can't do that with a teenager, for example. A teenager's just going to sulk and say, "You're not my real dad." And it'll be true, you know? Like I say to people, "You're not my real dad" all the time. But that's, you know, I guess actually that's true. I never say that to anyone who has actually fathered me. So maybe there is some truth to it. I figured out you're not making a Taco Bell. You have, in fact, made the correct assessment there. That is true. This is not a Taco Bell. This is 100% not that. You know, you got some good assessment eyeballs. It's true. It's true. Adoption is expensive. That's the problem, says Danny P. The real question is, should adoption be expensive, right? But anyway, I think so yeah, if you can't work out already, we're making the Let's Play house. This is a classic essential that every Minecraft world needs. Also, adrenaline, adoption, 420 viewers, nice. I have no idea what I'm reading. Also, we have 2 we adopted as well. We adopted a 17-year-old and an 11-year-old about 6 years ago. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Also, shout out to Jeremy and Fi in Balzanzia. They are not babies, says Flatface420. See, when you say they're not baby... Okay, I'm not going to do this all stream. Thank you very much for the tip. I appreciate it. I think the 3 middle blocks are the ones that have, like, glass for them instead. So we'll do, like, a this sort of thing. There we go. Nice and easy. But, yeah, I think what I love about Superflat is that we're kind of, like, forced to do a lot of things in an analog way. Which is funny, because at the same time, we're forced to do certain farms. But they've got to be, like, different versions of every farm. Like, we're kind of building from the fundamentals on a very flat ground. Building something like a house is actually really easy. Like, look at this. Like, it's perfectly flat ground, and now I've got a house. It needs a bed, probably. Should we go to sleep? I always forget. Going to sleep makes it harder to get lightning, right? Because you're resetting the lightning counter. So we want to stay awake when it... I think we stay awake. 1 block tall windows are claustrophobic. I don't make the rules. You know, I think this is I think this is the best house that anyone has ever seen. So yeah, we're going to keep on building up to the roof. We need to put some ladders down, I guess. You know, we need to have a crafting table in here. So the first things first is there's some chests. We'll put a chest up here just for now, because it's one of the easiest chests to remember. So then we have a crafting table. I clearly have 2 crafting tables. One goes there, and one can go, I don't know, over here if we want it. Then we need some ladders, so craft me a bunch of them. Actually, we only need 3 ladders, right? So there we go. That's more than fine. And let's put them down. Yeah, so the ladders, this is where a lot of people get tripped up. The ladders are 1 block off center. It's been so many years, I don't even know why. Like, did I make a mistake and I'm just sticking with it? That seems likely. Or is there some other story? If there is, I don't know for sure. So Cat will probably build his house again once he gets a stonemason, probably. I kind of like the fact that it's built from wood. I kind of like that, personally. And then, yeah, we're going to have a garden, of course, too. We'll have, like, a little fences going in there. And we can place some more planting out here. Or maybe I could make an extra big garden, and this could be where melons and pumpkins grow. Who knows, you know? We got lots of fun ideas. You must also recreate all the clutter in the chests. You know, that's a good point. That's, without cluttered chests, what do we have? No, I think, I need to, like, at some point go to every single chest in my Let's Play world and be like, okay, I'm taking everything from this, everything from that. Just do the entire world. Also, Toycat likes his wood house till it's hit by lightning. I mean, it would be a shame. Actually, it's crazy. In my Let's Play world, it's never been hit by lightning. Like, I know people have their houses struck by lightning sometimes. I'm aware that it's a concept that exists. But I've never actually... I've heard it happening to, like, one person ever. You know, like, and that was, like, in 2013. Like, again, I imagine for a lot of people it's a very big issue. It's just I am not one of those people. Yeah, this is my reaction to most things. Like, wow, hurricanes seem bad. Glad I don't deal with those. Ooh, is there a volcano where you live? Ooh, no volcanoes for me. It must be a new thing that likes can update dynamically. I've never seen them rise like that. Yeah, no, if you want to see something cool, like the video and you'll literally... Right now, in fact, if you all like the video at the same time, you can look at the counter and you'll see it, like drip upwards. We used to do that a few years ago to, like, you know, like... I thought it was a fun way to encourage people to like, because it is actually really cool to watch the like counter go up. Like, right now we have 200-something likes. But maybe if we all believe... I see 2 ... likes. Like, I'm not, like, abbreviating. It says 2 ... So like the stream right now and watch the like count go up, chat. Or maybe it won't go up. I don't know. Why are people counting how many likes there are? When we get 1,000 likes, I literally die. I literally... A Venezuelan man breaks into my house and murders me. It's a pretty gruesome... Some people would say you shouldn't do that on the internet. Other people would say you also definitely shouldn't do that on the internet. Who would disagree with that? But yeah, I would say that if you like the stream, you know, I might put me at risk, but isn't life risk if you think about it. So yeah, now we're gonna go get some dark oak, and I'm gonna, like, this has been broken for a while. I'm gonna finally fix these blocks over here. I'm just gonna actually wait. We could probably, yeah. I don't think I need these stairs anymore, right? No, I want the stairs. I'll keep the stairs. Do you like Californians? Says Ev 0308. There's a funny thing. So I spent a lot of time in Nevada, which is a neighboring state to California. There's this real big, there's this, like, cultural superiority and inferiority thing. You always get with neighboring... You always get it when two places are next to each other and one is, like, economically, you know, massive, much bigger or more successful than the other one. You always get, like, oh, yeah, they might be winning in the money side, but we're winning in the culture side, whatever that means. Or, like, oh, yeah, damn Californians. And so, yeah, apparently there's a lot of people from California who move to Vegas and then say they hate people from California. Because it's like, ooh, them. There's a lot of, like, interesting layers to how people, like, hate, I guess. What's your opinion on Liz Truss resigning as Prime Minister, and what's your favorite flavor of milk? They're equally important questions. I think it's pretty wild. We had a Prime Minister for 6 weeks, and then for 6 of those weeks, 4 weeks was, like, national mourning. And so it was really, like, 2 weeks, right? It almost feels suspicious, because the last Prime Minister really, yeah, I know it feels like there's a little bit of, because everyone knew it would be you know, what happened would happen, and so it's like, well, either everyone knew but somehow she is not a part of everyone, or maybe there's something more to that. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's a baseless conspiracy theory. Welcome to the internet. I guess that's what we do here. So, yeah, should we make some chains? I could play around with chains now, right? Answer the milk question first. I don't like milk. I can drink, I can just about get down with I can just about get down with drinking like chocolate, you know, milk. But I'd rather drink a milkshake. It's just so many. It's so thick in my stomach. Like I always throw up if I drink something milky. I wonder what that is. It's like I thought it was lactose intolerance for a bit. I think my stomach just has like something sitting in there that doesn't like milk. I don't know what that could be. Been watching you since I was 10 or 11. Thank you for giving part of my childhood. My name is Grayson. Hey, Grayson! I was gonna be like, oh, I know that name, Grayson, but I realized you might not be the Grayson that I know. Turns out there could be more than one, or 2 or 3 people called Grayson. But if you are, by the way, trading with piglins would be a great way to get leather. If we could get regular piglins and not the zombified ones, would be great. What about ice cream? Oh, I love ice cream. I really love ice cream. Well, actually, you know what? Even then, I say I love ice cream. What I really love, because okay, Ben and Jerry's revolutionized this game, in my opinion. It's like, yeah, when you want ice cream, you actually just generically want a dessert. For some reason, ice cream is just one that fills the bill. And so Ben and Jerry's know that, like, oh yeah, you want ice cream? What you really want is cookie dough. You know, you want ice cream? What you really want is brownie bits, or for some reason, things that look like fish. You know, you feel what I'm saying? But like when you want X, maybe you really want Y. Yeah, there's a place near me. They sold like chocolate milk, and I got so excited for it. And then what they did is they just took, they sold like iced chocolate something or other. If you've ever been to...
Yo, Grayson, I bet I've been watching him for a less amount of time than you. Beat that. Toy Cat is God.
Yeah, sometimes it gets into one-upmanship to the levels where like, oh Christ, I heard him, but I just didn't put it together. That was like a lot of damage too. That was a lot of damage. Okay, so let's go grab some dirt and patch that up actually. If you had to choose between a beautiful girlfriend or Minecraft, which would you choose? Oh, Minecraft is my beautiful girlfriend. Just so we're on the same page. I'm married to the game. Seriously, you know, you ever have a a girl who you know, like I don't know what I'm gonna say right here, but I know it's gonna be bad for everyone involved. I bet you don't have a girl that would challenge you in the way of making sure that you know, I'm trying to make Superflat Minecraft a girlfriend. Okay, so do you have a girl who's perfectly flat and extremely challenging and incredibly repetitive in ways? Yeah, I bet you don't. Yeah, that's what I get in Minecraft. Yeah, there we go. There's probably an internet list of why Minecraft is better than a girlfriend. If I'm not mistaken, I made a video called Why Minecraft is Better Than Your Ex-Wife. You know, should we go check on that? Okay, chat. We got some important flat things to do. I'm gonna quickly go finish them off, and then we'll go find out. Actually, no, I can't wait. This is too important. Let's find out right now. IBX Toy Cat Minecraft better than ex-wife. A friend pointed out the ancient city portal during Minecraft Live. Looked like it was lit up. What do you think? Love the videos, by the way, says Kayla Bailey. I looked at a lot of people's things like that. Ooh, the thumbnail does look good in this video. Okay, so IBX Toy Cat Minecraft better than ex-wife. 10 reasons why Minecraft is better than your ex-wife. Should we watch it, chat? Do you wanna know the secrets of why Minecraft is better than your ex-wife? You know you do. You know it. You're lying to yourself if you say you don't. Okay, so here's my idea. These are all dark oak. We'll make them out of stairs, and that way they'll be harder for mobs to get up, but easier for me to. And then we'll do the same with the top of this, but like upside down. Ooh, look, that's artsy now. Yeah, I like this. We can just say we're being artsy. Same with over here. Just place one there, place one here. Ooh, look at the A-frame. It's so good. No, I like that. There we go. We can pretend we know what we're doing at this point. I need a wife. Someone to tell my husband. Someone wants to tell my husband he needs a few changes. I mean, let's be honest, right? If you look at the cost trade-off analysis for wait, where's all my? Okay, no, I've got it. It's clear that a wife is the way to go. It's a short step from artsy to artsy-fartsy. I know there are way more than 10 reasons why Minecraft is better than my ex-wife. A lot more. You know, I realized recently, I don't want to compare my very petty... Oh, it was exactly 3 blocks I needed, by the way. Look how perfect that is. And then also, 3 of these. And then probably some more blocks over here. Yeah, we'll just like... Oh, there's a block missing over there. That's a fun Easter egg if you ever look at the world. Anyway, so, eat 4 golden apples will give you 8 hearts. That is a bad idea, if you ask me. I don't think I should be doing that. So, okay, let's go get some more wood. Yeah, I'm gonna need even more acacia planks. Then we're gonna go back to finishing the house. So, oh yeah, we got plenty of oak wood. We're doing great. I know this won't happen, but it'd be cool if there was a variant of the Wandering Trader with camels. I've heard this in a few places, actually. I don't know if that would be true.
Cat tax. What's your thoughts on the British Prime Minister resigning?
See, what's great, every time something happens in the UK, I get a lot of comments like this. So thank you for asking. I'm glad you care about my opinion. What are my thoughts, though? I think it's crazy that we had the shortest one in so long. But in the UK, there's 2 parties, 2 major UK-wide political parties. And off the, even though I think it's a worldwide phenomenon that people on the left hate the right more than people on the right hate the left, right? So of the 2 parties, even if they have an exactly 50-50 share, one party is way more hated than the other. Maybe it's just the demographics I'm in that make that seem true, you know, like, but anyway, so, but like their whole MO as a party, the right of center party in the UK, the Conservatives, their whole thing is like, we will keep you around for as long as you are useful. We, you know, like, rather than being like, oh yeah, you're my leader, I'll rally behind you. It's like, no, you will do good for us, and that is how you will stay in power. If the country don't like you, then we don't like you. And in a way, like, it's way more ruthless, but it's also way more democratic. Whereas, like, even when, you know, the right of center party in the US, God, if I know what that's called. Let's say they hate a leader. You know, let's say that leader became president or something. They're much more like stuck in line, even though they're like, well, this is kind of causing us some issues, and we're gonna lose some elections. And it's weird because, again, like, personally, I believe that, like, you know, it's a hard line to draw between that. Anyway, so I do like the various tree walls, but the dirt trees are still the best. Yeah, I think the dirt tree forest is the best part of it. I totally agree with that. Anyway, yeah, I forget how many blocks after this I need to go. I think there's one more regular line of these, and then we go up to then we'll go up to the things on this. So, yeah, he's, I think that, I think a lot of people say they want camels, by the way, in 1.20. I don't know if you actually do want camels. I think it's one of those, sorry, Wandering Trader camels. So everyone wants camels, they're cute, they're adorable, who doesn't want them? But everyone, it's like one of those ideas that sounds pretty good on the surface, until you, like, think about, like, okay, how much would this actually change Minecraft? Okay, probably not all that much at all. And, you know, like, it would take some, you know, like, it sounds like a fun thing until it doesn't actually add to Minecraft's gameplay. If you want it so bad, you can take a Wandering Trader and tie him to a camel. Especially since the 2 llamas, you should start a political party called the After Party. Who's coming to mine after the party system ends? That's a good idea. Also, Fizzy asked me first. You're right, Greg. It was very rude of that person to steal your question like that. You should press charges, honestly. You totally should. So the good news is I've got a ton of leather on me, which is good because I want to make some item frames. So I think I have a 4 set of item frames here, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. It might be 5. And then there's 4 there, and then there's 1 on top. So, yeah, that's a thing. You should have different and rare trades, but only spawn in deserts. See, even that, though, it's like, are you going to ever go to a specific biome looking for the Wandering Trader? And if so, why are you lying to me? You know, I don't know if that's actually what people are going to do. You know, maybe I'm wrong about people's behavior. Maybe I am wrong. But my theory is that I'm not wrong. I wouldn't be saying what I'm saying if I felt I was wrong, probably. So then we want to have, you know, let's just craft a bunch of these. So there's definitely a chest that goes, like, over here in this corner. No, that's a brewing stand. Then it's a chest next to that. Then there's a chest that goes under the stairs. Then there's a chest that goes over here. There's also a chest that goes there and a chest there. And there's chests everywhere, but it's totally fine. The single best thing about the camel is its mischievous smile. I totally agree. When you look at that guy's... When you look at the guy's little face. I mean, how can you not love him? How can you not love him, I say? So yeah, this block here is a window. No, I think it's this block that's a window. Yeah, so we put a window there. 3 windows at the back. I think we did a pretty good job. Now we got to put some window sills on. That's obviously a newer addition, but we still got to do it. Oh wait, let's measure the height of this. I think it was a perfect cube. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's got to be 9. This is making me feel weird. That's exactly how you're meant to feel. Okay, then we'll just place some extra blocks. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong. And then, do the stairs start here? Yeah, they do, because it's... No, that's going to look weird on the outside. Oh, maybe it won't. I don't know. So then we have some stairs go there. And then a block. And then some stairs. And then a block. And then so on and so forth. All the way to the top we go. So, Toy Cat, have you read 1984 by George Orwell? Nah, sadly, I can't... No, I'm not going to make whatever joke I was going to do. I was going to be like, oh yeah, I wanted to read the book, but it's just not available where I live. What do you... Random question, what's the first...
Random question, what is the first game ever you remember playing?
So I have one of those fake memories from like people would always tell me about it and I had no recollection of like, oh, you'd always play Sonic on the Sega Mega Drive or whatever. And I never could recall. So, you know, like the first game I actually remember where people didn't have to keep saying, "Don't you remember? Don't you remember?" Like that's the worst thing as a child. You know, like when there's like a bunch of like old people who are like, "Oh, I remember when you were young. Do you remember me?" And you gotta be like, "No, because I was 3." You know how 3-year-olds don't remember people? You know how you're the center of your universe, but I'm a child? Well, I was a child. I mean, everyone's still a child in the sense that you haven't fully learned. You know, you got a lot more to go. I hate to tell you. But see, I'm gonna go get some glass, by the way. I forgot where I put all the glass. It's definitely somewhere, you know? Or do I have to buy glass, actually? No, we got 50 of it, so we need like 3, 7, 9. I need 9 glass. So 9 glass, and we're good. Do strongholds generate in this seed? No. It would be really cool if they did. Oh, another Wandering Trader. Everyone, green dye. Green dye. If we get lime dye, it's fine, but green dye is what we're going for. Mentally believe, manifest it for me here, chat. You know, if we don't get it, it's because someone wasn't manifesting hard enough. Oh, is it green? Oh, no, it's not. We got some buckets of tropical pufferfish. Wait, pufferfish is actually rare, right? I don't think I have any buckets of pufferfish. Yeah, that's cool. What can I do with pufferfish? Nothing, right? Can get poisoned, I guess. So I'll buy 1. I'll buy a couple. And I'll spend the rest on glowstone. Like, it's like... I don't know why they limited me to 5. I feel like all the useful blocks you can get, they limit you really early on. Makes you question the whole thing. I wasn't manifesting, sorry. Also, where did my villagers go? Oh god, do you think they got eaten by zombies? My efficient... He was a cute... What? Why? How? How is the much more pressing question than why? Okay, I really need to work this out. Where? Oh, maybe they spawned on the moss, actually. Oh, yeah, if you look up there, it's a pretty big floor. It's a pretty big floor. Still. Okay, I'm gonna put some glowstone in here. I'm gonna just Okay, so I've got some sand in there right now. Sand is an ugly block. Sorry to tell you. So let's jump on this. Let's replace the sand with glowstone. There should be precisely no way that mobs can spawn over here. That's my... Should we just actually place all the glowstone up here? Yeah, why not? I mean, I got 5 glowstone. There we go. That's cool. This is why you need to build a house around them and light it up brighter than the sun. But yeah, but I made it so every block around them... I guess those houses don't have torches on too. You know what? There's vulnerabilities in this village. There are vulnerabilities in this village. I hate to admit it, but it is true. So let's make some torches. And let's jump up there real quick and fix those. So how do we get on top of this one? There's a block there and a block there, and we just need a boat now. The good news is I have a boat. Yeah, using boats to do parkour, very good idea, by the way. Works super well. So yeah, just from the top of here, we want every house to have a torch on it. It's going to be at the front like this. It's a nice place to put them. I don't know why I only have 5 houses and then the 6th house. Oh, hello. I don't know how to save myself from this, actually. Kind of embarrassing here. Okay, so just pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, so we'll put a torch on each of the fronts of the houses. There's more than enough light in there to solve our problems. We have to place that up so we can jump onto it. Yeah, this house is missing some blocks. I don't know if you can spot chat. You'd have to be pretty ingenuitive to tell, but there is in fact an issue there. And then we'll just, I don't know, all 4 corners for now, just to be extra sure. Wonderful. Until the stream, I'd only watch a couple first of these. How did you get the furnace? I did not get a furnace. Sadly, I would love to have a furnace. It is physically not possible without maybe some other things in this world. You should go get netherite. That's a good idea, Leon Lindsay. Why am I using okay, chat. Why did no one remind me that netherite existed? Why am I using diamond? Come on, guys. You're all here for a reason. Yeah, show your value. So let's now take my glass back with me to the other side of the world. I'm gonna have to dump some stuff. Like, my inventory is always clogged to the brim. And I'm always like, what do I get rid of? Okay, this is clearly, and then this, and then, like, I don't know, like, these pufferfish have got to go somewhere, I guess. But this is not the right chest for the pufferfish, so, like, let's take them out. And also then the buckets, they're in there weirdly, so we'll take these. And we'll go to wherever the fish should be. And I want to say the fish should go here. Like, this feels like the fish chest, so then we got to throw some stone shovels on the ground. So the fish can go in there. And then I guess the buckets are going to go in here too. So we put some buckets in there now. And now we got some extra leads and some extra paper. And we got like 18 bones. And now we can make that bone meal. It's all very tricky. So yeah, just pop to the corner store and pick up some netherite and cobblestone. Isn't it funny? I genuinely think there's an easier pathway to netherite in this world. Like, all I'm missing to get netherite is obsidian or lava. If I have obsidian, I can... If I have lava, I can make obsidian. And the other way around. It's literally all I'm missing. Don't forget to upgrade to netherite so I can. You know, thank you, someone's saying it. I can't believe we went all this way and no one even mentioned it. So selfish, chat. You gotta think about more than yourself in the future. We also have some more ladders, so we can take one of these out. Because I need one. Actually, I need like 4 ladders for the roof too. So we'll take out... We'll put 2 of these back in there. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, problem solved for me. And then we're going to go over to the pigs, do a little bit more breeding. Again, all the time, these pigs should be bred. There should be so many pigs that when lightning strikes, the game looks like it's crashed because it's moving that slow. I'm sure there are some dark spots, but that's future Toy Cat's problem. Exactly, now you're getting it. Okay, so This is absolutely... You can, like, hear the craziness this is creating. But yeah, we wanna go hog wild on these pigs. Back up the world. I think I backed it up after the last episode. I'll back it up after this one if not. So, don't villagers have furnace in it, says Nine Company. Sadly, there are no structures in this bedrock flat world. So, here's something fun. So the flat world, which we're going to be releasing onto the marketplace soon, the flat world we're releasing soon is, it's going to have structures, but because Minecraft is a stickler about using their structures, we made our own, like, in my opinion, better structures. Like, there's actually something unique to look for in the structures, which I think is fun. Like, we turn a limitation into, like, a big positive. Also, yeah, I have no idea how I'm gonna... I guess, okay, as soon as they turn from pigs into piglins, we'll break this one block, well, these 2 blocks here, and then piglins will come pouring out, and that'll hopefully fix world lag issues. I am gonna, right now, while we're here, I'm gonna make myself a crafting table and a chest just to store all this stuff in, because I know now that's gonna become an issue just immediately. So a little bit away from the edge. In fact, in what will eventually be the pig, we'll place a chest, we'll place a crafting table, and then we'll place a chest. In the future, this chest will be very useful. Right now, it's just a chest. Yes, the structures also have some Easter eggs. Are you trying to beat the game? Because there's no end portal. There's no end portal, but there is a start portal. Yeah, you ever consider that? Yeah, so I can't. Also, it would be good to have the option to turn structures on or off. So, yeah, here's the fun thing, Cat. We actually do have that. There's a few settings before you open up the world. You can even choose not to have a bonus chest if you don't want one. I don't think that's a smart decision. But yeah, there's some fun options going on. Also, yeah, it takes a really long time to eat when the pigs are nearby. I think it slows down the game too, so we shouldn't spend too much time by them. Also, look, a wandering trader llama. If the wandering trader spawned up there, I'd be like... In fact, how did he spawn up there? It's all non-spawning blocks, right? Curious. Very curious. Anyway, so yeah, let's finish up some more of this house. It's going quite well so far, but obviously we got a lot more to do. So we're gonna have a house. We're gonna have a door at the front, the glass so that we can look outside but not be too threatened by it. 3 at the back, and then 2 on the sides here. Oh, it's all starting to come together now, huh? And then let's put the stairs in. So, in fact, these are not stairs. These are stairs. Just put the stairs in place. Do they go in front of the house? I don't think they do. They just go all the way up like this. And yeah, it's all coming together, chat. It's all finally. We took our time to be here, but we're getting there. We're finally getting to the stage where we're having a beautiful house. And again, we are kind of like, I don't say we're killing time because we're definitely not, but we are politely waiting for. We're politely waiting for thunder right now. Also, I don't think the roof is that high. Is it? Yeah, I think this block is probably unnecessary. I could be wrong. Anyway, yeah, so I think... Yeah, the last block is I'm going to have to remove that, aren't I? The rest of it looks a bit strange too, maybe because there's no door. Yeah, it's probably the no door thing. Did I go to sleep? No, it was just, I definitely didn't. Right? Yeah. Also, yeah, so today is, oh, that was interesting. That, like, moment they all lit on fire. So we'll make a door out of wood. Oh, Christ. Don't do it, friends. We'll make a door out of wood. We'll make 3 doors. You know, I know it makes more sense to get 3 doors than 1, but on a gameplay level, I'm always, like, slightly annoyed. It's like, oh! Jesus. On a gameplay level, it's more like, okay, I've got to store these... Where did he go? Did you go upstairs? There, yeah, okay. That was the spookiest thing. So we'll place the second back door. There we go. I think oak is clearly the best choice for this one. Yeah, that was so creepy. And also, yeah, we could have an iron door because we've got the iron golems. Always running in the background. Again, so I don't like just doing the whole, like, let's leave it AFK. We're going to spend some time here getting some access to iron should we want it. And boy, do we. The house is adorable. I totally agree. Yeah, I think we got to remove that top. Do we remove the top? Actually? I don't think we do, actually. I think the top stays. The last layer. Yeah. Does it? Actually? I'm going to quickly look up a picture. IBX Toycat Let's Play House. Okay, has someone... Okay, so apparently, according to this, it's like 2 blocks lower down. I think... No, there's 2 blocks above the windows. 2 blocks above the windows. That's nice and easy. So we just got to remove 1 layer of this, and then make a bunch of wood, and then turn some of that wood into stairs. In fact, turn most of that wood into stairs. Okay, we can do that. He can get any villager without profession blocks. Yeah, that's why I want to do the villager thing so bad. If I can get any villager I want, like the villagers that I can't get with profession blocks, being able to get them by trading is like a godsend. And now we just, there we go. Look at this. It all accidentally worked out anyway. Then we destroy all of this, and we're great. Also, I can't believe I had to 22 members away from the greatest stream in history, says Double K. I'm just saying, have you considered becoming a member? No, we're already gonna hit we've already hit the 750 milestone. Also, yeah, that's a thing. It'll be fun. I think we're gonna do it Saturday. That's my current plan. I don't want to commit to anything like that. Again, I think when it comes to things that aren't good for you, it is important to, I don't know, have real, like, control. You know, like, forcing yourself to do a bad thing is not good for anyone. Actually, you know, it's good for instant entertainment. But my intention is not to be that way. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the thing. Also, what happened to your villagers? My villagers are just fine. They're all the way over there. They are... Oh, unless you mean the ones that died. They're not fine. They are dead. They are never coming back. But it's like, you know, everyone else is doing great. All the other guys here. So then we'll make half slabs for the top so light gets in here. Or slabs. Sorry. And there we go. We made the Let's Play house. I'm pretty pleased with this. I always get, like, a little preemptive joy, which I shouldn't here. Also, for some reason, I can't give members on mobile, so here's $5. Hey, thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. No, I think, I've had some interesting discussions. I think we had them on stream with Olref about this. Like, most people, when they come up with a feature, they don't come up with it from a game design perspective. They just think, that sounds cool. But the thing is, you've got to actually think about features that add to Minecraft, in my opinion. Like, the reason that 1.20 is way more exciting to people, besides the way they're announcing it, is because every feature is like, yeah, this irrefutably by itself adds to the game. It makes it a slightly better, more interesting, whatever place. In a way that you can't say for other things. Also, yeah, let's go now run all the way to my oak, because I need to get my hands on some... Yeah, I need to get my hands on some extra oak wood. 1 quadrillion members, and he streams from the Alpha Centauri. It's true. Just get me 1 quadrillion members. Whenever I hear, like, numbers in the like, past the trillions, I just assume that it has to be, like, cookie clicker, idle-style games. Last time I met someone named Greg, I almost got expelled from college. Was Greg a dodgy guy? Is that what you're telling us, David? It's okay. You can tell us about Dodgy Greg. What did Dodgy Greg do to you? What's Dodgy Greg been up to? You know, we all know a Dodgy Greg in our life. Let's not pretend we don't. Also, if Toycat reaches 0 members, he burns your house down. Toy Cat, you know, hitting 0 members would be like a real sobering moment. You'd be like, oh, well, I mean, that's funny because at 750, it's the exact opposite of a sobering moment. But yeah, hitting 0 would be interesting. If you manage to get an armorer, one of his trades is a lava bucket, but his workstation is a blast furnace. He trades you for your lava. He won't trade. It's like it's a bummer. But yeah, we appreciate the suggestion, but it does not solve a problem because sadly, the way these things work. Okay, so now we're gonna move diagonally from here. I don't know what this area in front of the woods is meant to represent, but there is something very satisfying about this just wall of wood that I've created. The wood wall, if you will. Okay, now we're gonna destroy our way through these leaves to get some more saplings. Also get our hands on these. Also, slimes. Love to see them. Farm lava with dripstone above cauldron. That's a good idea. Okay, chat. Why did no one mention we just need a dripstone above a cauldron to get lava? Okay, so we need... What are the ingredients? Is it just dripstone and cauldron again? I think it's just dripstone and cauldron. That's all you mentioned, right? There's definitely no other crucial ingredient required to get lava using a dripstone and a cauldron, right? Like, I hope you're not missing one of the key ingredients here on me. That would be a real bummer. But yeah, you know, I'm sure you know. We got it. You're good. Also, yeah, my cured zombie villager died, which is a bummer because he had really good trades for books. Like, we've like set back our whole tree a little bit because of that. But the good news is we're gonna get a whole bunch more villagers, and it'll all work out. You can't get dripstone in Superflat. Yeah, that's the one issue. It's the one issue of that plan. But you know, you actually can get dripstone in Superflat, by the way. You just gotta trade for it. I walked past some dripstone on the way here, in fact. Also, yeah, it's kind of annoying having to... Don't you hate this in Minecraft, chat? When you're like, when your tree is slightly too tall to break from the ground. So you gotta like, break blocks and place them and like... You know, no one wants to do this. You just want to get the tree over and done with. These trees are here just to make you feel bad. These are the feel bad Minecraft trees. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so all this gets broken. Again, it's a fortune hoe. We got plenty of choices for it. Actually, that gets us more apples too. I know we've got like 30 apples, but I'm serious when I say I want to cure 100 zombie villagers if that's how many it takes. There's a chance it might because of randomness. If I want to get the right villager type, it's what I'm gonna have to do. In fact, if I cure 100 zombie villagers, or let's say 200, we near guarantee we get not only a fletching villager, but we get a fletching villager who will get this. Give us a arrow of weakness. If we get arrows of weakness, then we can cure zombie villagers without having to use the witch, which means we can do it like, you know, 100 times a night if we want to. And so yeah, that's kind of exciting if you ask me. So we'll bring the oaks all the way over to there. And we'll do the same on the other side. And then this little area in front of it, I might fill with saplings covered in, like, string or something like that. I'm not too sure right now. But yeah, this was good. Also, why do you pronounce IBX Toy Cat like IBX Toy Cat in the intros while I still have characters? What's the minimum tip amount for blatant self-advertising? If you do a $10 tip, it does text-to-speech. And, you know, then you get to hear a voice say your message out loud. So that's, like, the best one if your goal is to self-advertise. Yeah, I think that's a thing. So, did you know that the Gilded Villager sells lava for Gilded Emerald? That is true, Ruby likes Sonic too. You know that, like, the Gilded meme is, like, hilarious because of how dumb it is. But, that, like, there were people who are like, yeah, there is a... Like, it's crazy the things that people will believe. The fact that, like, that's so obviously fake, and yet comes from something that is so real. What accent is text-to-speech? I think she's set up to Australian right now. What do you reckon, chat? You like an Australian? Yeah, I love the text-to-speech. She's got, oh god, this isn't Australian at all. This is my terrible accent. I don't know where this accent's coming from. It ain't good, though, let me tell ya. So now we break all of this. Replace it with wood. Obviously not under the crafting table or where the furnaces would be. But underneath the chest we need to do it. Just this entire thing. Replace with wood. Nice and easy. I don't know why I didn't go for brick floors now that I think about it. So, assuming I have enough wood, of course. I've only got 24 wood. You know, I shouldn't have done this. I'll make it all slabs. Yeah, we'll just make it all slabs, and then we can save on some resources. Pro tip, when in doubt, use slabs. They're like regular blocks, but they only use half as much resource. And if we're being honest, no one will ever know. You know, this is what they should do in real life. Like, you know how they sell flooring that's made from real wood? And you know how, like, over time, like, products, what's the term? Shrinkflation. They get, like, you get less and less for the same amount. They should just start making... Because I bought some wood last year for this house to redo the flooring. And they were like, yeah, we had an issue of our European tree shipment. And so, like, that's when I first learned that, like, hardwood floors are made from actual wood. Like, everything in life has a name, and then it has, like, an actual, you know, like... description. Like, this live stream is called Superflat Survival Looting Free Sword. It's got like a nether portal in the thumbnail right now. Actually, I'm going to switch that. I want to test something. I got 2 thumbnails made for the stream by accident, so I'm gonna do half the stream on each thumbnail. Because now when people hear that comment from before, they'll be real confused. Or maybe it's better because then people who didn't watch from the first thumbnail will then see it now. I don't know how it's gonna work. I just hope that it will. Little known fact, hardwood floors are actually made from gravy. I mean, you could tell me that's true, and I might believe you. I'm just saying. Like, everything in life is made from something other than what it's called. That's my life pro tip for you. So yeah, we need a lot of these stairs, like too many stairs. And then we also need to place some torches in here. I think I put my torches on either side of the window. And then there's one on either side of the ladder too. Yeah, I think that's enough, probably. We'll find out when mobs spawn. And my villagers die. And then we go up to the top. Nice and easy, I tell you. Yes, the floor here is made of floor. Yeah, the floor here being made of floor was a genuine surprise to me. I guess is what I'm saying here. And maybe it shouldn't have been. But maybe it should have. Also, wait, we can make jack-o'-lanterns, right? Because we've got pumpkins and we've got... Yeah, let's make jack-o'-lanterns, because I need it for the house anyway. Playing Minecraft while listening to a guy play Minecraft. This is really meta. Is this meta or are you meta? Yeah. I can confirm the reason why the guy got expelled. Hashtag Dodgy Greg. Oh, you are the reason, sorry. See, you know, Dodgy Greg, you know, you have one bad inning with this guy. No, I spoke to a friend from school recently, and he had this exact same experience with me where it's like, oh yeah, I was pretty, like, gifted in school, and then I was like this one guy, and just by being around him, my life got substantially worse. And it was like the same, it's the same guy. I don't know if I ever told the story, but so when I first went to high school, my first day, I meet a guy who's like, you want to come to mine afterwards? And like in my head, everyone has it in their head that like the first days of school are like the most important ones, right? And I'm like, okay, you know what? Sure, I'm gonna be the person who goes to other people's house after school. Look at me, reinventing myself socially. But it turns out, guy's a little bit of a sociopath. And so he showed me something quite cool. Like like everyone has this thing where they're like, oh yeah, my brother showed me this cool thing, and he shows me that you can put something. I'm not gonna say what it is. Actually, no, I'll say what it is. Don't do this at home. Blah 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 blah. But he put lighter fluid on his hand, and then you light the light fluid on fire, and it takes a while to burn your hand. So you can have a hand fire, and it's kind of cool. And yeah, see, this is what I was talking about, by the way. I was saying I love to tell stories again and again and again. But yeah, he mentions that. Kind of a cool thing, whatever. So then me being like, wow, you can just light your hand on fire and nothing happens. Kind of crazy. But then me being logical, and also me being me, I'm like, maybe not logical, maybe being the opposite of logical, you might say. I was thinking, wait, so if you can do it in your hand, where else can you do it? And so I do it on my arm. Do you want to see the scars, actually? One sec. But I do it on my arm, and it's fine. So you tap it out, and it's done. And then I think, like, oh my god, I'm immune to fire. Again, like, dumb, literally age, what, like, 13, 14? I think to myself, I am immune to fire. Very dangerous thing for a teenager to be thinking, by the way. And so I cover my arm in this lighter fluid, light it on fire, and then I grab a can of solvent, you know, deodorant. If you don't know the effect that fire and deodorant have together, it makes a bit of a flamethrower. And so I turned myself into a human flamethrower, like, and it was cool for 3 seconds. They were the coolest 3 seconds ever. I was a superhero. I was literally, you know, what's the guy from the Fantastic Four? The Flame On guy. I was him. For probably not even 3 seconds. 3 seconds in my mind. But then after those 3 seconds, because with that much flame, you feel it way more, and it's like, all the arm hairs burn, etc., etc. So, Human Torch. I was the Human Torch. However, you can probably work out where this story is going after those 3 seconds. After the 3 seconds, it starts to hurt, and I'm like, okay, ooh, turn off the solvent sprayer, and then like do that, right? But here's the crazy thing, because there was so much flammable stuff on my arm, doing this wasn't putting it out, and so I'm screaming in pain. I'm like, ah, basically, and you know, the guy I've just met at school is laughing. He's laughing his ass off as I'm there, like time goes slow when you're burning to death, you know? Time goes very slow. So yeah, if you want to see, because that sounds like a made-up story otherwise. Oh, it's like mostly healed. You can just about see the remnants of the burn. So if you want to see, chat, it's you actually, yeah, you can barely see it. I feel like I'm so white you can't see any markings on me. Can you see anything there? I feel like you can't. But anyway, so when I got home, so yeah, well, oh, this is not the right one. When I got home, it was like really, really like, what's the word? Like blistered. There was like goo sacks all over my arm, as you could probably predict if you have been following thus far. Also, this is really a bummer that like I've lost 2 villagers now. How many more must I lose? How many more? I tell you. Also, I need to make this the looting guy, just so it's on the sign. Yeah, what's the point of pausing the game if you're playing Bedrock? I can't shift focus otherwise. Like if I move my mouse, it does this. So yeah, looting. It's not great to have looting one, but it's fine. This was not the first day of high school, was it, Toy Cat? You were not 11. Orange Brian Smith. I don't wanna reveal the details of my childhood because they'll dox me. But I was 13 or 14, and it was the first day of high school. Yeah, I think like the next day was like horrifically, but like I think I got caught by my mother like 2 days afterwards, and I had to explain like, oh yeah, that's just, you know, Jimmy. Yeah, we went round his house and we burnt me alive a little bit. Yeah, you know, yeah, fun guy otherwise. For what it's worth, again, like, absolute sociopath of a guy, but like totally having him as a friend was good because he was like, it's not like he was like the cool guy that everyone was like, oh, let's bow down to him. He was the guy everyone was scared of. He's like, you know the American version of this meme is the guy that you're like, you want to be friends with, so then he can tell you not to come to school tomorrow. He was the British equivalent of that. He actually did have a gun too. He got in trouble for threatening someone with it. I think I've told that story before. But yeah, he dangerous friend, some would say.
Good story, bro. Toy Cat is yes.
Thank you, David Solomana. I'm glad you liked my story of death and despair. More seriously, oh Jimmy, always burning everyone alive. No, yeah, he the stories of this guy sound fake, but I was close enough to all of them to see they were real. Like, you know, like he arranged for his best friend to I'm not, you know, I don't want to tell these stories, actually. I'm impressed you finished the story. I never finish stories, I know. Don't try this at home, goodness gracious. Yeah, don't try it at home. Go to someone else's home and try it there. That is the official Toy Cat advice. I want to say we burnt some plastic in his garden too. Like, we were just, you know, like, I feel like he had a close enough mindset to me of like, you know how like when I've got a big problem of like, if you tell me to do something, I want to do the opposite. I think he had like a bent of like, ooh, look how naughty we're being. We're getting away with this. So we did a few things we probably shouldn't have done, all things considered. There's a lot of stories about the guy I cannot tell here on the internet. I think that's probably one of them. I feel like that's it's a bad thing. Don't try it at home, try it in public. Yeah, exactly. That's the lesson that I hope you all take from my story. Also, what is that in front of the house? Do you see that? Whoa, that was weird. Why is the ladder rendering in front of the wood? Can you see that, right, chat? Zoom in if you can't. Is he in prison right now? Oh no, last I heard he was in a mental condition of some form. One of my you know, actually that wasn't gonna be a fun uplifting topic. I was gonna like one of my friends went to a mental hospital and killed himself. Not that long ago. The last message I have with him is him asking to sell me a controller so he can buy drugs. So it's always fun to like, you know, people say that like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter what everyone else is doing, but there is to some extent like life is graded on a curve. At least that's how we measure ourselves. Like if you work at a law firm and you're earning $100,000 a year, you look at yourself and you say, yeah, but I'm surrounded by people making $250,000 a year, making $500,000 a year, making you know, like they have equity in the firm, they're making millions. 100,000 is just not very much money. It's like it's an issue a lot of people run into where, like we kind of like to socialize around our wealth level to some extent, but because of that. Anyway, so did you buy the controller? Says David Salamano. Michael D asked the same question. I didn't buy it just because I didn't want to like, you know, because the polite thing to like. Okay, the reason you don't buy it is because now you have a guy who has a serious problem, who now knows that you have something off value, right? I know it's just if you get involved in certain things, it's gonna end poorly. Is my not very hot take at all. I feel like that's just knowledge, actually. Okay, so this is the Let's Play house. It looks a little bit weird in orange, right? Like I should have probably gone with mangrove wood, all things considered, but I like it. So yeah, was the psychopathic pyromaniac also the one who set a bin alight? Oh no, the bin burning man is like the nice. I think he moved away. He's like the nicest guy. The Mr. Burns Bins is to this day one of the nice guys I've ever met. Never heard a negative thing about him besides the bins that he burnt. Great guy. I've like never done anything against me. Only done nice things, you know, around me. Love the bin burner. Don't get this twisted, internet. Don't be thinking that he's a bad guy, because he's a great guy still. Also, I think my slime farm is accidentally an iron farm, for what it's worth. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but it's true. Why don't you put mangrove around the windows? Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll use the little window frames or whatever. Can be made from mangrove. I like that. Do you have bamboo yet? I don't think I can trade for bamboo. I don't think I can. So another thing I was thinking of doing, because again, I want to hang out near the I want to hang out near this while I'm doing stuff. I want to dig this out and make it into a horse speedometer. And then keep breeding horses to get good ones. I think I need golden carrots for that, actually. Chat, what can you breed a horse with? Is it just a golden carrot and a golden apple? I think it is. Yeah, if I can't buy golden carrots, I can't do that, really. I guess I could get a whole bunch of villagers and turn them into... Yeah, I'd have to make a whole fresh village and turn the people in that village. I guess I should make a farming village, really. Can I do that easily? Not over there, I can't. I need to have a village full of farmers. And then farmers sell golden carrots. Yeah, that's what I think we'd have to do. It feels like the hay bale should work. I totally agree with Ruby likes Sonic 2. Is that Ruby like Sonic 2, or is that like you like Sonic as well? Which one is it, you know? Okay, so we need to place the oak door over here. I bet it's not my first oak door. Place the slabs in there. And I've got 4 of these. Perfect. It's the exact right amount. And yeah, so now we're gonna probably do some... I've got a lot of bone meal. I want to get a lot of mushrooms because I have a plan to make a pyramid out of them. I don't know where it should go. I feel like it's going to be on this side of the world, but I'm not quite sure where on this side. So I guess I'll put it over there. Like, that'll be my nice little build segment. I've got spaces for these things. Let's take advantage of it. I checked and it's a Minecraft bug that you can't. Is it a Minecraft bug or a Minecraft feature? I mean, I guess, like, what is the real difference at a certain point? But, yeah, I think it's definitely one and not the other. Also, new villager? Nope. Rooted dirt is fun, right? No, I don't think so. Magenta dye. I think we're going to buy the dye because... No, I don't think I need it. Do I need the dyes? I'm pretty sure I don't. Slime balls, no value. Tropical fish. I need to buy just to up my collection, but I don't need to buy otherwise. So we're just gonna cure out our... Oh, we're gonna sell out to our villagers. We've got 16 saplings now. Bug? Question mark? Feature? Yes, exactly. Slay that trader with your adorable gardening tool. Gardening tool. Okay, planks in the chest. We're finally done with the house, besides the things on the front. Now I think we're going to... We have to grab mushrooms. Okay, so we're going to go all this way. You know, it is funny that, like, for a world that's this small, everything is quite far apart from each other. In a weird twist of fate that way. But yeah, have you noticed how this farm's always getting, like, destroyed? Like, there's always blocks that are missing. I think I wanna work on the system for this. Also, dripstone is like a drip, but it's kind of a stone. It's like a drip that's kind of a stone. That's a beautiful way of looking at the universe. Absolutely beautiful. There should be different types of wood chest. Yeah, that idea has been suggested a lot, actually. I don't know how I feel about it, but it is suggested a lot. So now we just destroy the entire thing. I don't know why I don't have any brown mushrooms, by the way. But destroy the whole thing. Then bone meal another one. Make sure we got like enough red mushrooms in reserve. Also, you're very annoying. Just hate to tell you, but it's true. You should make a big building to house your villagers. Yeah, I think I know that I'm just making village after village after village at this point. But I think that is a good idea. Is to make like a giant industrial scale version of my farm with the villagers in front of it there. I think that might actually be a good idea. A checkered pattern for the pumpkin melon farm is most efficient, IMO. I find it efficient, but also really, I find it a pain to harvest. Maybe it's just me. Okay, so we're going to destroy this with my hoe, so I can get as many mushrooms as I can. Just plenty of mushrooms. Lots and lots and lots of those. And then right back to destruction. So I've got 58 bone meal, so I should be able to do this for a real long time now. Again, we're waiting today desperately. What I need. Says the guy that called my totally legit villager housing a camp. Also, shut up, I'm trying to sleep, says Blah Blahs. If you send me a $10 tip, I'll shut up for 6 seconds. That is my promise to you. That is, such is the degree import that I would place on your needs. Well, see, I can't store off this because my inventory is filled. Fair enough. I just harvest diagonally. How could you do that to yourself, Dasher? How could you do that? Yeah, you know, it is kind of a funny thing with the streaming, right? Because okay, so I've been thinking about Minecraft updates for a while. Because this last one is going in a very different direction, and you know, like the surface level message is simple. Like, okay, you don't like when we share features we don't add, we'll just share fewer features. And on some level, that's like, well, I don't know if that's necessarily productive or what people wanted. But I think it's like a very valuable piece of like expectation management, effectively, that they're like almost teaching people. Is like, yeah, everyone, and I think it's actually going to prove that it works. That showing the entirety of an announcement a year before you're ready to do something is the worst way to do basically anything. Like, you know, if I was making a, you know the Superflat map, I still haven't shared all the cool things about it. I kind of like hint them here or there. I want to like make a big explanation, everything that's coming in this cool thing that I'm making, just before it releases. Maybe the day of the release even. But if I told you like, oh yeah, in a year from now, there's going to be this amazing thing. Like a year from now, maybe, I want to put my creative world on the marketplace. Once we've met all the requirements and like, you know, once we're sure people are down with it, etc., etc. And if I tell you like, okay, here's all the cool things I'm going to do in that world. It's like it's human tendency, but it's like one you've got to fight to tell everyone about amazing things you're going to do, right? You want to tell people about cool things that you're doing, that you've done maybe, like that's fine. But it's really, really easy to get, oh Christ. Okay, gotta deal with those now, do I? It is absolutely human tendency, so I understand it on that level. But we like to tell people about things way ahead of time. And so, how do you manage people's expectations better? You tell them about as little as possible ahead of time. And then they're excited. You know, like, I know, here's a dumb example, right? Like, when politicians run election campaigns, they're promising, like, here's all these things. And they basically have to say it as, like, yeah, this is like... This, you know what you're hearing me say right now is, oh Christ. Yeah, this is all going to magically happen the moment you put your X in the box next to my name. And then when they get in there, every politician feels like, oh, they're not really doing anything, are they? Because you're like, well, I mean, I was expecting a lot, and I kind of am not getting very much. Also, where do all the torches go in my house? It's never this dark in my house, you know, like a torch there, and then like a torch on the... There we go. That's enough light. Yeah, it's like everyone feels like immediately betrayed by politicians because no, you would never get elected on a platform that's like, okay, in the first year I'm gonna do like 2 major things. I'm gonna like cut taxes 5%, and then I'm gonna look at decreasing the amount of regulation it takes to open a hot dog restaurant. Like no one's gonna get excited about that, even though those are both important things. You know, like ideally it should be easier. If you want to sell me a hot dog, you should be allowed to sell me a hot dog without applying for the hot dog license. Or maybe you should, or maybe, you know, they go the other way and they say, actually, there's too many unregulated hot dogs out there. First year I'm in office, I'm gonna slightly raise taxes so we can pay for a new hot dog department to inspect every hot dog before it enters the mouth of a citizen. You know, like but in either case, that's like the exciting what's gonna happen in the first year, and then it's like, yeah, after that there'll probably be some big crisis that I've got to like spend like a lot of time on. Then I've got to go to like meetings with other world leaders to talk about like, you know, ice cream and, you know, whatever politicians talk about when no one's looking. And just, you know, between those things, I probably will get like 3 things done during my term. And then I'm going to run for re-election, and I'm going to pretend it was the opposition's fault. Yeah, no one would be excited about that. Whereas it's way better to be like, what's happening is the world is changing. You know, every single issue you've ever had with anything ever, it's all the government's fault, and only I can fix it. Every single good or bad thing that happens in your life happens solely because of people, like, insert my opponent here. Because as we all know, every good and bad thing in life is down to politicians. And so, yeah, like, that's unexciting. Same with, like, a lot of games fall into this trap. This is why No Man's Sky was... Oh, I didn't empty my inventory. Let's do another run across the world, get hit by a few more phantoms. It's fine. Meal replacement shakes are the future, says Chris Hutton. I really like meal replacement shakes for when I'm, like, trying to eat nutritionally complete and also don't have time. But I love food so much. You know, I'm that guy who's like, oh yeah, even when electric takes over, I'm still going to drive a petrol car because I just love the feel, man. I'm that guy, but for food. You know, like, you can tell me about how much better paste is all day, every day. And I'm going to tell you about how much I love food. Like, I've spent every time that I'm, like, not talking, which I'll admit isn't very often. Yeah, that's how things be, if we're being honest. But every time I'm not talking, I'm thinking to myself, man, a good sourdough pizza. Oh, that'd be good. I could order it now. It'd be here in time for the end of the stream. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could get like some I could get a margarita pizza. Oh, yeah. I love the no toppings on there. It'd be just you know, I think that, don't get me wrong, that's me. All day, every day. And I don't know if you can make... Oh, Christ, I'm just being destroyed today. Why are there so many of them? Chat, what do we... I need to stay... How did I deal with phantoms last time? How did I stop phantoms getting me overnight? Did I just go inside, or... I'll get fawns on all my armor. Like, I've got fawns already on this. I'll just start putting fawns on more things. Problem solved. Or I could just start living under mushrooms, I guess. Yeah, that works too. That also block the mushroom from getting to me. There are so many phantoms because that politician from the bad party. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know, if y'all had voted for the person that I think would be good to vote for, because as y'all know, I'm a live streamer, which kind of makes me a professional political pundit. If anyone is more experienced of how the world works, it's me, Mr. I guess I gotta do Californian accent for this. Guys, I just want you all to know that you should really vote. And when I say you should vote, I mean you should vote for the good candidate, because I can't quite get it. I'll get there eventually, chat. I'll have the Valley Girl streamer impression down when I need to explain how politics voting works. I like food, but hear me out, naps. I like the fact that when you eat a lot of food, you take a very good nap. Food naps are the best naps. You know, if you haven't appreciated one of those, you haven't lived. Some would say. Okay, so mine all the blocks out. Good times. I don't even know what I'm gonna store inside this temple. I guess I could put my... Wait, I'll put villages inside the temple. Oh. Okay, so what is the minimum separation for villages, chat? What's our minimum separation looking like? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to grow more of these, but I've got myself the mushrooms. I don't have the podzol. I think I should take one of that with me. Wait, you can bone meal podzol to make more, right? No, how do you make more podzol from podzol? It's something with those saplings, right? So we'll take like 3 of it with me right now, just because I'm gonna need that. We'll replace it with nothing. We'll put spider eyes on the ground. Grab the podzol, and we're good. Naps are okay, but I seldom take them. Cookies and cream Hershey's, on the other hand. Yeah, everyone has something which is, like, objectively not good for you, which you love. I think that's one of the that's one of the weird things about the human condition. Is that we all know we shouldn't be doing things, and yet we are doing them anyway. You know, find me someone for who that is not true, and I'll find you a liar. Like, I guess the ideal is to, like, minimize the you know, if your worst thing you do is, like, I shouldn't eat ice cream, I'm on a very good diet otherwise, but sometimes that's probably better than, like, oh yeah, I go out and I like to murder donkeys in the night. It's like, you know, one of those things is less bad than the other. Okay, chat, we're gonna do some planning together now. So I want to make a new village, and I want to build it near a farm for all the things. So I want it to be close enough to the sugarcane farm. The sugarcane farm grows. Honestly, the ideal placement is actually probably over there. I think that's my ideal placement for a new village. But I also want to make a mob grind. Okay, so is it worth keeping all of those villagers around, or do I kill them, grind up their pieces, and start a new village from scratch? Yeah, chat. Okay, wait. If I can take all the beds even. Yeah, I think okay. That might be my move here. So find any villager that has a trade already. Okay, I've got to be quite tactical about this. Any villager with a trade, like this shepherd. No, wait. Yeah, we're gonna new village. No need for murder, you can breed them. Yeah, I guess that... No, because you can only breed them if there's space in the village. So, first things first, we're going to move all the beds. Or we can leave them in the sky. If they work in the sky, they work in the sky, you know? Okay, second things, we're going to plan out our temple. I think it could go over here. Like, have a temple here that's facing this way. Then, in front of the temple, this area right here, like in front of where all these mobs are, probably where we should put the farms, because then no slimes will spawn because there's too many sheep nearby. Hopefully. Yeah, we can hope for that. So, no need for murder. Bummer, I like murder. I like murder too. And then... Okay. Yeah, so we'll build a thing there. We'll have a big row of, like... So, we'll have to put some sugarcane there. Actually, wait, yeah, we need to be close enough to the sugarcane. So, the sugarcane is within 10 chunks. You know, actually, what's our simulation distance set to? Is it 10? It's on 8. So, 8 times 16 is what, chat? Like, 128 blocks. So, if the sugarcane farm is at 64 blocks, and this is at anything less than minus 64. Yeah, we're gonna be just fine. So we want to have like a lot of. Yeah, we can build our desert pyramid right here, and then inside the desert temple, the mushroom desert temple, we can then put some villages. We might have to make the design a little special for that. You know what? No, I think it'll be easy. Just let them loose and see what happens. Yeah, honestly, that might be a good idea. What do you reckon, chat? Should we just go wild on this one? Yeah, I mean, what could go horribly wrong? What could go horribly wrong? Also, in one of your Never Tunnel streams, I've accidentally suggested beating Minecraft without moving rather than Minecraft without stopping moving. Oh, so beat Minecraft like you're on drugs. Got you. That sounds fun, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the groundwork for it. I think it's 21 by 21 for a temple. So we'll start... Oh, it lines up with this almost perfectly, actually. So we'll just go here. So 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. Okay, so first of all, I can already tell this is going to be the quirkiest looking build I've ever made, right? This is... I'm already getting those vibes. Second of all... Wait, I'm going to do the maths in my head. So there's 5 for the pillar, then there's 3. Then there's 5, then 3, then 5. 15 plus 2 3s, that makes 21. So it's 21 by 21, exactly the same size as our farm. That's a really cool coincidence, actually. We could build it above the farm, if we wanted to. Minecraft, but the forward button is stuck. It's effectively what we're suggesting here, really. Okay, and then so now I want to do something. It's there we go. So move this over to be here. See, I want to get some gameplay of this. If you want behind the scenes, this is what Q&A Saturday is gonna look. This is gonna be the gameplay for Q&A Saturday. Okay, so we eat some of this now, and then I'm gonna look at a desert temple first, actually. Desert temple. What is it? I always like to make sure. I like to look at one just to be like, I've made so many at this point, but it's always good to be sure, right? So you make like a little thing, and there's 2 blocks above it. Okay, we're all good. We're all good. I know how to do this. Super flat, but it's not back. Okay, let's go. So there's the 5x5 towers that go over here. This is nice and simple. Then it kind of goes in for 3 blocks. Then it goes out for 5 blocks. There's like a weird little entrance thing that happens there. Then we go in for 3 blocks. And then we go out for 5 blocks. And then we're right next to the sheep farm. We might be a little bit too close to the sheep farm, chat. Yeah, if I'm being honest, I think you wanna make the space a little more usable. So you go like 2 or 3 blocks this way. In fact, let's see how many blocks that way we should go. So if we've got a 2 block wide space here, I think yeah we need 3 blocks that way. So we remove this, that, and then go inwards there, and just pretend the rest of this is exactly fine. So we remove 3 blocks on that side, which means we add 3 blocks on this side. This is going to be very confusing to look at, but it's all going to work out. It's all going to be just fine. It's a very confusing build, but welcome to Minecraft, I guess. There we go. Oh yeah, we got this going just fine. So now this has to be a little bit of a statue thing. It's like the monument on the side. So can I make a remix of you? I don't know what that means, but feel free to show me. Okay, so then we got same thing going on over here. Then the 3 blocks are actually 3 further back now, before coming right back out for the front, before all of these go straight back. It's gonna look very, very weird for a while, but this will all make sense eventually. If you just trust and believe, chat, and we can all just do that, we'll be in a better place. And so then this is the entrance. So then above the entrance, it's like this, I want to say. Yeah, that looks like the entrance to a structure. So now we go around the edge, and we make it into a 21 by 21. Oh no, we're going over the... Oh, we're going over the river a little bit. Okay, that's fine. We'll just pretend we're not. You know, whenever you run into problems in life, you can always just ignore those problems and they'll go away. Just fine. Okay, so now we add a second layer to this entire thing. When in doubt, pretend your problems don't exist. Honestly, okay, that sounds like funny advice, but I really do think that's how most people deal with most crises. Like, if you're the sort of person who can look at a bad issue and be like, okay, what are we doing about this? You're like heads and shoulders above the vast majority of the human population. Okay, so then there's I know this shape so well, I've done it a trillion times at this stage. Okay, then we remove that block. Do the same over here. Yeah, the very top block should be that. And then a ton of blocks here, a ton of blocks there, and we're good. So as you can see, we made ourselves... Oh no, we didn't do it correct. There's like another couple blocks at the top, I want to say. So remove that one and that one. Oh, too many blocks gone. Bit of a problem, actually. Okay, chat, that's a desert temple, right? Did I get it? I hope I got it. In fact, if we didn't, we'll stack up anyway, just in case. Do the same on this block. And then the same over here. So I've made this a million times. Yeah, the number of times I've made this, it's a little unreal at this point. And then we'll fill it in with the white mushroom blocks, the mushroom stems. Okay. Oops. Can you are mushroom stems directional, or are they just like you place them where you place them sort of block? Let's find out. Honestly, okay, that's not correct. I did not do that right. It looks like Christmassy, right? Chat, are you getting Christmassy vibes from this? I'm getting very strong Christmassy vibes. And then yeah, the top 3 blocks are actually all part of the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I can't get it. There we go, we got it. Oh, damn it. You know, I should just get a little bit closer. I think that's the real solution to my problems. So we'll go over here, do the same thing. Remove that block so we can place this block, so we can place this block, so we can do that. So we can have the 3 blocks go around here. Okay, simple enough. And then there's 2 blocks of red that go on top of this. For now, we'll place just the 1 so we can look at it. Chat, what do you think? I think this looks so Christmassy, I can't believe it, right? Like, I don't know how mushroom block plus mushroom blocks equals Christmas, but that is all I see. Yeah, you wanna fight? Yeah, you better leave. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing personally. Okay, let's do the same on this side. That is clearly correct. It's very strange that it's correct, but it is. Oh man, come on, my man. Why is it they only fly away when you get close to them? Feels like a bit of a problem if you ask me. So yeah, as soon as one comes down, we'll just be a bit more careful, I guess. All 3 sides of this, plus that, and that. Oh, yeah. Come on, dude. I got things to do here. You know, this is why we all made the wrong choice at Minecraft. Like, I know we're all naive. We thought maybe they'd add mobs that were like good. You know, maybe they'd make them good, but they didn't. Okay, we gotta never again. I tell you, chat, never again. Okay, so quick plug your Christmas merch. Oh no, you know how I said I was gonna delist the Christmas merch at the end of November, so buy it now? Then I figured, you know what, actually, no, that would be, if I tell you to buy merch now ready for Christmas, that goes against the spirit, so I delisted it just before the live stream. I wanted to make sure if I accidentally promoted my, I want to make sure I couldn't accidentally tell people to get Christmas merch. It's gone. You can't get it. It'll be back in February, as soon as it's out of season again. And then maybe you'll think about what you've done a bit more, huh? Oh, that was a good block, right? I like that block. Okay, I need to get some more of these red blocks. So let's run over and get them. Actually, if we hang out near the pigs, I'm gonna guess the phantoms have to despawn. Just by... Yeah, that's probably true, right? I imagine that's probably true. So now let's go destroy a mushroom. I don't need many more of these mushroom stems, but we might as well. Oh, come on, guys. I'm very busy. Oh, we got a... Okay. We got a raid finally, too. Okay, what did I need a raid for? I very desperately needed a raid. I need a totem, right? Is it? Yeah, I need a totem of undying. So we want to switch difficulty before we get our raid going. We probably should also do it in the day. But yeah, let's do that. If I use my iron golem farm as my village, I can protect my villagers too. I don't mind if they die. And they won't die. Oh, that was cool. Shield coming in clutch. Okay. Yes, erase the phantoms from existence. So, totems and emeralds. Yeah, I'll switch it to hard so I get the most of those. And we'll do it that way. Oh, Christ. As soon as the phantoms are gone, of course. Kind of being a bit of a bummer here, if I'm being totally honest. Probably a good idea to use broken iron farm villagers for the raid. Yeah, no, actually, that's even better. Yeah, if I use the broken iron farm. No, I want to use the new iron farm. Because then while the raid's going on, I'll be getting iron. And then what? No, okay, well, I guess we don't have a choice. Wait, if I get out of there in time, I get the effect back, right? Is that how that works? Ooh, maybe it isn't. Well, I guess we're fighting the raid here regardless. Doo-doo. So the good news is they're not getting to the villages. They're very well protected. So I guess I can just focus on, you know, doing what I need to do. Come on, guys. Oh, I didn't set it to hard. How did I? What is my? Because I wasn't gonna do it. Okay. So my odds of getting a totem are really low, right? I think none even. So yeah, we'll go inside. We'll go underneath this. Or we could just trap all the villagers and boats. Difficulty. It's based on your difficulty when you start the raid, not when you... Actually, we'll switch it anyway. Oh no, we're on normal. We're fine. I'm not bothered. On normal, we will get something. Oh, where did you come from? Genuinely, where did he come from? Also, I love whenever they hit me, they get the thorns effect. I think I genuinely might buy thorns for all my gear at this point. I think it genuinely is worth doing. Also, I have to remember to eat quite often for this. Will you be switching it to hard? Does it work that way? Or is it when you start the raid that matters? I know they switched it from one to the other. I don't have a proper idea of which way around it goes. So, stack ourselves up. Oh, god damn it! I always forget they exist. Very frustrating. Where are they all? You can never see them. Okay, we got one more. There we go. I love to do it. See, I think if I hang out down here, it's probably for the best. It's kind of sad that I should have to demean myself by standing under like this. But I guess we'll do it. The phantoms probably forget you exist too, says Dan Marsh. You know, I would like it if the phantoms forgot I exist. That would be nice. Also, whoa, what just happened? Chat, did you see that? We went from 4 straight down to 1? Where did they spawn? For that to even be a possibility, you know? I'm so confused. Oh, okay. Oh no, they spawned outside the raid radius, so... But they're still there. I still need to kill them. Oh, they're like... despawning? Are they just unrelated villagers? Oh, they're going towards that village, so I do actually have to stop them. Oh yeah, it's hard to do this one in water, by the way. Okay, so I've got a raid to face, but these guys are more important, I think. Also, the same thing just happened this time, right? Raid mobs remaining 1. Is it just gonna be a beast, or what's the deal with that? Why are you not part of the raid? I've never... Very, very strange stuff. Like, if this was an ideal world, I wouldn't even have to do that. But it's not an ideal world. We live in a world of problems, apparently. Okay, so... Which one of you is the right villager? Also, why am I getting hurt from that? Does anyone know? Why am I getting hurt from the pillager's crossbow? Huh. Am I doing it wrong? Whatever, let's go back to the village. Villagers do look safe, that is the good news. I'm gonna pull out a crossbow and just... You know, I got enough arrows. Let's just... Oh god, there's creeper! Oh, I'm close to death. I hate being out too late at night. But it must be done. For the good of getting these farms going. IRL, day 3 of doing nothing but shoveling paths. Mob spawner still doesn't work. Currently starving from just flesh. See, that's the way you gotta live in these worlds. It's the way you've gotta live. So now we're gonna just pick up whatever this is. Piercing 2, sure. Where is this last villager? Where are you, Mr. Villager? I don't see you. Where do you be? Yeah, what do we do about a missing raid? I guess we wait till the noise honks off again. Oh, there it is. Okay, well that's fun. The good news is I've got an iron shovel if I want it. The bad news. Yeah, I guess we can just attack this guy from the edge of his range. There we go. We'll leave him like that. Then we can get back to working on our true vision of the Mushroom Temple. This is all we've ever really wanted. Okay, so place a bunch of blocks. Get back to life. Pretend nothing ever happened. Just have an annoying little horn golf every now and then. It's a price worth paying. So then this layer will go a little bit more diagonal. So we'll remove this block. And then slowly but surely we'll like erase the impact of this gradient. And then no one will even notice because it's at the back anyway, and who even looks at the back of a desert temple. Perfect. I have solved all our problems. And it didn't even take much effort. So last block goes there. I need to get up there, which is a bit of a problem actually. You know, I guess I'll just place the other last block over here. And let's get back to the raid now then. Fine, if you insist on dying, there you go. And we get another saddle to add to the collection. I don't know where we'll put this one, just like here for now. I should also probably put some other stuff away. Like slime balls and... Yeah, this should all be going somewhere. Okay, new raid. Do you think they'll all instantly die? Oh, wow, look. Whoa, instantly gone. That is incredible. So as long as they don't run straight to that village that they're nearby, because they are kind of... Oh god, they're going to, aren't they? Will they despawn because they're not part of a raid, maybe? They look like they... Okay, no, that witch is on a collision course for chaos. Okay, so did those mobs despawn, or is it just I can't see them? I don't even know. Where did the witch go? Did she get trapped down there? Chat, what just happened? That is the buggiest raid I've ever seen. Okay, let's not question it. The most important villagers are in danger. One guy ran towards them. What happened just now? Does anyone have an idea? 1,000 members. Toycat streams on the Caesar's Palace marquee. Is that an important... Oh, so wait, we need this. We need the boots. Oh, they got blast protection on. I've always said... Have I not said, chat? I've always wanted blast protection 1 on my boots. I've been very clear that's exactly what I want. I'm glad the game is respecting my wishes. Okay, we got a proper wave now. If we have a... Yeah, we got one. We can get someone from dying. For the guys on that, I like to take the top guy off first. And then for the guy on the bottom, you just... Yeah. You use the sharpness. Nice and easy. So there is another one of those to deal with, but he's not going to be the biggest of deals. Knock yourself off. You... I always forget these guys are like non-shieldable, basically. A little bit trickier, but perfectly fine. And then you are going to give me some issues. I want to pick this up, actually. So, 1 mangrove plank will have to go for now. And so I can get the totem. Oh, wait, where did the evoker go? Behind that tree? Yeah, you can't hide there forever, friend. And so now I'm going to get Hero of the Village, but only in this one village, right? Wait, if I bring this guy all the way to a different... Okay, chat, tell me if this makes any sense. If I bring him to a different village, will I get Hero of the Village in that village instead? Oh, they spawned in another mob. Oh no, these aren't the mobs. Oh god. Oh, I'm taking damage. I'm taking real damage here. Slimes are scary when they add up to everything else. Also, I've got a... Okay. Oh, Jesus! I actually died to a Vex. That's genuinely a first for me. Oh man, that is a first. F. Rip and F's in chat, guys. F's in chat. Let's all commemorate, commiserate maybe together. Okay, so now we can close the second OBS window. By the way, according to YouTube, we got £69 in tips today. So thank you very much. That's nice. That actually is very, very cool. They played around too much. They're too deadly. Yeah, eating on Bedrock is such a pain. Because in fights, you have to eat, like, at such a ridiculous pace. I don't know what the solution is. I feel like they can't remove it, because now you're removing the one hard bit of it. But there should be fast regeneration. It's in my opinion, that would be essential. Okay, so put on my armor. And then, oh god, there's just so much stuff here. What do I do with it all? Okay, then we're gonna kill this guy. Because he's clearly part of the raid, right? And then there's one more human being left to kill. Hey, Darren Hughes, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Appreciate the patronage. Okay, so I'm going to try and get him over to a nearby village. Because I want to take advantage of his effect. I want to get discounted trades in all my villages to make up for the fact. Okay, so he will follow me. If need be. Oh, he's going to keep trying to go around this river too. Yeah, if you don't know, YouTube has gifted memberships, and that's what Darren Hughes just did. Very kind of... Oh, that's a cool shovel, actually. Let's get the steak out. Yeah, let's like line up the hotbar again. It takes time to do. Let's do it anyway. Let's keep making sure we eat in the meantime. Can't just not be eating in Minecraft. Or in the real world,
My
really.
toy cat tax. I'm so glad I finally caught a stream because I have the morning off work. What should I have on my toast for breakfast?
Okay, Georgie Pepper, fun username. What you should have on your toast for breakfast should clearly... Oh, wow, that's cool. I've never seen an evoker kill slimes. Oh, honk. Okay, spawned in some... Yeah, so Vexes just have to be nice, easy murdered, right? Ooh, iron sword. Okay, so getting him over to a village is actually going to be a real challenge. And it still might not give to the right village anyway. So, we are kind of doing a lot of work for what could be nothing. How do I lure him over here? Do I have to put a lead on him or something? Oh, yeah, these guys are just mean. Yeah, I could put him in a boat with me, and then he doesn't have any physical attacks, so what could he do if we're stuck in a boat together? Chat, is that the best idea or the worst idea I've ever had? Oh, come on, dude. Come, run closer. Yeah, he's got like a... I guess he's got a distance at the edge of his raid that he won't leave. You're deaf, not mine. Okay, so I got the hero of the village. Presumably it's only for this village, but does it work for all of them? Again, it's been... I haven't played around with this stuff, internet. You can presumably lure him with gyros. Okay, so look, I've still got the effect all the way over here. Am I just the hero of all villages? Have they heard about the nice things I did in a different village? They're like, yeah, you're cool here, man. Let's find out. So we have to find the non-cured villagers, obviously. I think it's actually, I think we worked out the discounts aren't even that great. So let's use a non-cured villager. Yes, no, 17 is good. That was about the same. Everything else is pretty questionable. I think we'll also get... Now is the time to buy mending books. Yeah, that's the lesson we take from this. Now is the time to buy. Can I tame a Vex? You can have a Vex not murder you. Which is basically the same thing. Also, thanks Darren Hughes for the gifted membership, says Angela Van Kampenhout. Yeah, Darren Hughes is super nice. Shows up, gives some people some memberships. Lets more people watch the Toy Cat bathing in Iron Brew video. Some would say that that's a bad thing. I would say that is the best thing, and everyone should be looking at that far more often than they are right now, clearly. Okay, so I've got some extra iron that it just isn't worth anything, but I can't throw it away. I've got like a hoarding problem here. So we'll throw it in here, I guess. I don't need iron leggings. I'm gonna get diamond eventually, so all this... Like this iron shovel here actually has some value. Let's put that away. But all these gold helmets with super high damage on them. All these bows, honestly. Yeah, I'm not seeing the end term value in it. Also, yeah, the shield. We're gonna put this away in an important chest. Over here seems good to me. So we take out the spruce planks, put in the shield, and now I'm officially immune from death again. There's no good reason to need to be. It's crazy that I died once in my process of trying to not die. And also I lost my levels that I needed to enchant my gear. We did go back a few steps there, but it's fine. Also, make the villagers wear them with dispensers. It'll be funny. That's a good idea. I'm gonna go to sleep. I think we go to sleep when it's not raining, and we stay up when it's raining, right? That's what we do. I think that's what we do. I'm pretty sure. Okay, now we gotta place my Illager banner in here. Where do I place the Illager banners? I definitely have an Illager banner place. Chat, do you know where it is? Where do I store my Illager banners? I mean, I need to have it. Okay, there we go. We got 5 of them now. That's 5 raids we've taken down. We've got a nice music disc collection as well. You know, it really is all coming up Toycat's way. What button do you use for pick block? I use up on the D-pad. I like that personally. It's nice and easy to access all the time you need it. What could you not love about it? Thunderstorms can only happen after a few days of not sleeping, similar to phantoms. That is incorrect, Ace Plant. See, yeah, there's a lot of Minecraft facts that feel right but aren't, and I'm glad that we get to point them out in this live stream. Because you might not know otherwise. You might genuinely miss them. Okay, so I'm gonna craft a bunch of books, and then we're gonna buy. Okay, I think we have a chest. Okay, that's my farming chest. Let's have an enchantment chest somewhere around here. Yeah, this. I got lots of axes in here. This is gonna be the enchanting chest. I'm gonna buy some. Actually, no, I've already got enchantments. I'll leave those on the ground anyway, but we won't. That won't be the plan. So make 10 books, and then we need mending on something. If it's a pair of boots, it will be a pair of boots. It's a pair of boots, but we're gonna want mending again at some point. Buy it now, get it done. Are we going to want whatever this is? Quick charge 1? Probably not. Are we gonna want glass? I've got hair in my mouth, I'm sorry. It's plausible we would want glass. Name tags? No. Unbreaking? Yeah, we need unbreaking on lots of things. So buy a few books of unbreaking. What a great deal. Do we also want to get impaling free? If I had a trident, I would love to buy it impaling free. But I don't have a trident. Sharpness 4? No. Frostwalker 2? No. Fortune 2? Probably not. Silk Touch? For 4 emeralds, I mean, let's add it to the collection. Let's do it, you know? And then we'll just sell our last 2 books. Get a few emeralds back. Easy. And then we'll store these where apparently we store... Actually, wait, where we had a Fawns villager, right? We definitely had a Fawns villager. Was it you? Damn it, what is it with this interface? Why does it suck so bad? Who sells Fawns? Blast protection? It's not what I was going for. Frostwalker man, do you sell Fawns? Where did I get Fawns from? Please don't tell me it's one of the villagers that's now dead. Because I actually do like the idea of having a full set of Fawns. Multi-shot and impaling. Mending and quick charge. NA and literally nothing. All the way through. Well, that sucks. So yeah, Minecraft will update till the internet burns down. It'll update long after the internet has burnt itself down. Let me assure you. Okay, so one more thing we gotta do. We gotta, as always, every single day we're not getting a thunderstorm, we're running over to our pigs and we're making sure that the thunderstorm is bigger and bigger and bigger. It was the cured villager who's no more. Wish I'd bought some more Fawns books from him, clearly. So yeah, Oh yeah, look at the game just slow down as we get close. It's like, yeah, maybe you should stop breeding pigs. Maybe if you're gonna breed pigs, they shouldn't be this close together. I hear what you're saying, Minecraft, and I'm ignoring it. So oh yeah, this is rough, but it's essential. Also, I've got to spend some time in the area so the pigs actually grow up, and also so my birch plants do their thing. Togat really lives life on the edge. He didn't even check for leftover pillagers. I'll find out if there's leftover pillagers the painful way. Thank you very much. As it should be done. So we're gonna just a whole stack of these. I can't even see anything at this point, chat. That is how wild things are getting. The pigs are just creating a fluid. Yeah, okay, so the reason I don't want to have baby pigs is not only because they can't breed to make more pigs, but also because if lightning strikes, they're baby zombie piglins, and they don't have as much fun. So, chat, we're gonna use now. We have to hang about here, where there's not much useful. Actually, I guess I could. I've wanted to build that mountain a little bigger for a while. I guess we could do that real quick. I mean, I'm doing that thing with unfinished projects, but I do need to do this. Like, it's quite important. So, throw the crossbows on the ground. Ooh, yeah, game does not like. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's grab some dirt and let's make a new mountain next to my hill. Because let's be honest, that's a hill. I need a mountain. Let's place some dirt for that. Actually, wait. Let's also. Oh, let's place our carrots in the chest. Am I going to remember there are carrots in the chest? It's a good question. We'll put the carrots in the chest. Then we'll put our enchantments in a different chest. And then we'll have, like, 7 inventory slots. It's the pork pit. I like the phrase, the pork pit. Actually, wait. While we stare at the pigs. While we stare. So that hill on the right's the one I'm about to metamorph into a much worse hill. Don't worry. Oh, it's getting hot in here. And you know what they say about getting hot? Something about taking off your clothes. Whew. Or opening a window. Oh, it's so cold outside. I love how cold it is outside. Okay, so chat. I have one of these like healthy. Oh, that's so good. I love that. I have one of these. How did that even happen, actually? Yeah, it's like the straw isn't correctly. Whatever. So I got one of these healthy. You know what they are, right? Like the giant. They're designed to like tell you to drink a gallon of water a day or something. So I got one of these, and I figured it's got like these motivational messages like keep going, etc. on the side. I figured it'd be fun to fill this. You know how much I love my diet Pepsi, no caffeine, and that way it'd be like, yeah, can you drink a whole 2 liters in a day? Let's find out. I also figured it would be funny because I like sparkling. What's the word? Like hard seltzer. Might be fun to, for the stream, fill that with those, and then, like chug the way through it. Because then I'd be hydrating and fulfilling one of my stream objectives. Okay, so I always lose what I'm up to as soon as I get here. I'm grabbing dirt and putting blocks away in chests. Yeah, so this is my enchantment barrel. No, this is my enchantment chest. Yeah, it's a nice chest. Throw some extra books in there. Make sure the valuable ones are like stored. I've got Thorns 3 already. Put the valuable ones in the corner over here. Efficient. Yeah, none of this is actually that great otherwise. I think Depth Strider. I 100% want Depth Strider on my boots. So we'll put Depth Strider. Yeah, Depth Strider plus Thorns plus Mending and Unbreaking makes a great pair of boots. Should I go for just iron or should I wait till we get diamond? I think we'll wait till we get diamonds for that. They should make those alcohol so you can easily stay the right amount of buzzed. I think there'd be so many lawsuits from people being like, he was just drinking the amount it said on the side of the bottle. It's like at Pepsi or Coke. I like Pepsi Max over Coke. If it's regular Pepsi or regular Coke, I don't care. Whichever one is in front of me. I think that's the reasonable response. But yeah, it's the internet. There's no such thing as a reasonable response. I hate I hate Coke fans so much. I wish they would all die in a fire. I want them all to have horrendously slow and awful deaths. Is that we got that? Okay, we're good. Toy Cat Brew is the right opinion. You know, Toy Cat Brew is, as we all know, the best drink. So yeah, the stream. This is the usual point where we'll be like at the ending point of the stream, right, chat? Streams are about two and a bit hours. But I want lightning. I don't have anything else to do. Let's hang out. Let's hang out a little longer. If we all commit to staying until lightning comes, chat, say it with me. You gotta commit. If you don't commit, how can I commit? So yeah, let's do this. I want to make this mountain kind of like attached to the hill. This is a hill that'll go on the side of a mountain. So same vibe, just more jaggedy. So it's clear that it's a mountain. So like we'll just, because the problem here is it's too hilly because it's so easy to climb. We've got to make it like a higher peak. So we've got to start like 2 blocks off the ground. All right, you see me? You feel where I'm going with this? Oh, we got a little bit too one-dimensional here, honestly. Yeah, and then over here a little bit, and then over here, but then right back out. You know, it's a wild mountain. There's no rules to how this mountain goes. There we go. Yeah, this is roughly a mountain. Also, hey, Darren Hughes, thank you for gifting 10 memberships. I like to believe Darren Hughes is using some like psychological, like he heard something he liked, is like, hey, we're going for longer than 2 hours, gift them memberships. That's my theory. That's my running bit here. Also, I think we're gonna use what do we use to place on top here to. Also, I don't have any red mushrooms on me, like I was wanting, as in the items on the blocks. Yeah, you know what? We'll just place the dirt like this. It'll be great. So we're close enough to the pigs that they're definitely growing up, right? No, I think they're slightly out. Yeah, you know, okay, you can tell when we're near the pigs because the game runs slower. So we actually can't work on this mountain right now. As great of an idea as it is, I don't think the pigs are actually in respawn radius. Actually, wait, let's see how long it takes to eat. Oh, yeah, it takes longer to eat food, so the pigs are simulated. That must be true. I don't know how it works. I'm so far in at this point, I forgot when. I feel like we switched out to 5 as the music for a bit, and then we went back to this. I haven't listened to Other Side as a whole in so long. I think we need to do that, chat. I mean, we're listening to the best bit over and over again. How can the rest of the song live up to it? Is maybe the key question. So yeah, this is what mountains look like. Just kind of like trust me on that one. On the back, we'll have it be a lesser gradient. Just it has to be semi-random, you know, like. Other Side is a banger. Other Side is a certified banger. Excuse you. There's a terminology and a place for this. I have a theory: if you have both Pigstep and Other Side at the same time, you'll get 10 times members. 10 times members would be what, like 7,000 members? For 750 members, bring back Pigstep. You know what, Dasher? You're not even a member. I can't believe you. You know, preaching about memberships while not having one yourself. I cannot believe. You know, I thought that you'd be the sort of person who's into the channel enough to have one. For those of you who don't get this bit, it's funny because Dasher's from a country where they removed YouTube memberships. You gotta dig deep when you're making your criticisms. And you know, like, you know, so that might seem like that was harsh, but you know what I think was harsh? You know, something Donbass region. Yeah, everyone clap now. Everyone clap. I think also we have to. I guess we'll just put a block back here, honestly. There we go. Bring back Bone Trouser for 850 members. Yeah, I like the Undertale music a lot. I think what makes that game so amazing... You know how, like, Lord of the Rings is just an autistic man who really wanted to build a universe, and he had to write books to build the universe? I feel like Toby Fox is, like, this savant that, like, is just really good at video game music, and he had to build a game so he could have video game music. That's my real legit take there. It's incredible. It truly is. Also, let's have this go up a little higher. And then for that, we'll go like that. There we go. See, that's interesting. Add a little depth to the mountain. Dasher personally committed war crimes. And taking away YouTube membership is a reasonable punishment for that. I think they did the same for Saddam Hussein. Yeah, you might not know this, but they went a step further. For Saddam Hussein, they actually removed his access to OnlyFans and Patreon at the same time, which is crazy. You know, like, sounds like crazy, but you know, you commit one too many war crimes, and they say no, you cannot support the creators that you like. You know, I always say this because, you know, OnlyFans has this like reputation. Everyone says it, you're like, ooh, yeah, but it really was originally meant like for like sports fans to like, you know, like get more content from their favorite sports people. And I think it's funny that like Twitch had this exact same problem where they got really famous for one thing and they wanted to be desperately famous for anything but it. If you don't know, Twitch now, it's owned by Amazon, so they just run like, you know, a business. You know, wow, crazy, what a wild methodology that is. But also, yeah, this is getting painful, huh? Yeah, sorry about the frame rate, chat. This is it's a necessary sacrifice to get gold. It's a necessary sacrifice. Isn't it crazy? Literally, all we have to do is look away from them, and if we look back, look this way, look this way. So if I do this, they're in simulation distance, so they're getting older, but they're not slowing down my frame rate. So I'll just look at the world backwards. It's okay, I sated my need for ham. Did not think I'd be compared to Saddam Hussein tonight, Dasher. You know what, you're right. Saddam Hussein is not going far enough, right? I mean, did Saddam Hussein threaten people with nuclear weapons? You know, he might have at some point. Have I threatened anyone with nukes in my life? You know, I probably have jokingly. You know what, chat? I'm threatening you with a nuclear weapon right now. This is an e-mugging. That's still okay. Off full time, that is my favorite like stream thing that we've done. Is like, it was during the time when e-begging was huge on the internet. It was literally like, oh yeah, I won't be able to make rent unless everyone pitches in. You know, you guys, you're all watching this for free. Give me it was like that era of like, you know, like kind of entitlement, I would say. You know, to some extent, you could argue all creators kind of are entitled, expecting to do something they love and making money from it. But it was literally like yelling at people, being like, "Give me money," in what is, in my opinion, probably too far. And so, yeah, the bit was like, this is an e-mugging, you know, like, cause you know, like, put your hands up, yeah, because the idea is like begging is something you do on the street, and people had worked out that you could do that online and still guilt people. And so, what else do you do to make money on the street? You mug people. I thought it was great. It's my favorite thing. OMG, not an e-mugging. Take my emotes. But then chat played along with it, and that was the best thing. Like, you know, say what you want about chat. End of sentence. So you like that, chat? You like being degraded that way, chat? Yes, I'm officially the most dangerous person here. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, they don't remove YouTube channel memberships for anything, Dasher. You know, you're a hardened criminal, right? It's the only easy way to see it. Okay, so let's run back around this thing and add extra blocks around the edge. It's kind of an inefficient use of dirt, but, you know... Oh, whoa, did you see that? What just happened? Oh, it's the pigs. They're slowing down the game engine. Or they're like... Oh, that was weird. That was really weird. Yeah, funny enough, spending too much time around the pigs is actually going to stop the pigs from growing up, I bet. That might be worth thinking about. Yeah, probably. Okay, so then we'll do the whole 2 layers over here. Occasionally we want to have this go up 1. Like that. But most of the time, not. There we go. Yeah, that was really weird, right? That was really weird. I like it when you've published a video and you try to talk to chat. Yeah, that happens so much. That's a sign of how much time I spend talking to your chat. You collective one blob. Oh man, I think I gave a good like 2-3 dozen people a crisis during the stream when I mentioned like, so when I say chat, I'm saying the big amorphous blob that is all of you combined. And then there are some people within chat that I recognize. You know, I gave a lot of people like a crisis about like, am I not real? Am I just part of a larger whole? And if you think about it, right? Most of the interactions people have with you are not interactions where they even see you as a person. They see you as a part of whatever group, you know, like, as an example. Glad to catch a stream. Wait, sorry. Here, take my money. Thank you, Angela Van Kampenhout. Thank you for not committing war crimes so you can still send me money. Do appreciate it. But, I am chat. We are all chat together, Dasher. Except me, I'm not chat. Am I chat, actually? Wait. Oh, God. I just checked. I'm chat. I'm sorry. I'm part of the... No, we spend a lot of our life being, like, parts of, like, bigger entities. Speaking of entities, by the way. We got a few too many of them, some might say. I'm just gonna get all the breeding done now. I think we're clearly going overboard on this. The frame rate is just so disastrous. But again, I want it to be maximum level disastrous. We're all part of the same blob. No, I do think that there's a very interesting, like, I love to talk to chat, because, like, it's like, oh yeah, it's a group of people who are here to come, you know, like, see, it's a nice group in that way, right? Like, you know how, the thing that I like about hanging out with friends, I'm not going to compare you to friends, I'm not going to give you a parasocial relationship issue, internet, don't worry. But the thing I like about friends is you're hanging out with them, and you know they probably want to be there. You know, that sometimes you have, like, this is the weirdest thing about real life friendships, is sometimes you have friends that are just like, yeah, this is the best I could do. I don't like this. I just hate being lonely more. And that's that's probably depressing and a whole bunch of, you know, therapy for them to deal with at some point. But it is a very common thing, because, you know, it's better to have bad friends than no friends for a lot of people. But on the other hand, a lot of the time, you have friends that, like, want to be there some amount. That's like a good friendship. And so, the thing that I like about chat, again, sorry, no parasocial relationship. If you're having a wedding tomorrow, a funeral, did your pet just die? I'm sorry, I'm not invested in any of those things, because we're not friends. I didn't know if I didn't know your pet when it was alive, I don't care that your pet is dead. I'm sorry. You can't, you know, like, do you want to be sad about things that happened in my past you don't know about? You don't, do you? That's a very silly request, some would say. So yeah, we'll just run this one round, and now we've perfectly rounded off the square. So yeah, I'm only here to be called a criminal. I don't know about you. Some people do like to be degraded and told they're criminals on the internet, but usually they pay a lot higher subscription fees than the usual membership. But no, I love being alone. I crack myself up constantly. Whenever I laugh at my own jokes, I feel bad. I'm like, oh god, I shouldn't have just done that. You know, it's like a instinctual guilt reflex of like, wait a minute, should I be? Doesn't stop me from doing it anyway, of course. But I just want it to be on record that, like, it's not what my goal is. It's just what my actions lead me to. So yeah, by the way, we're gonna... Do you see how this desert temple is laid out? I think... So I could have these little things on the side here like I usually do. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this roof layout, because that'll go all the way to here. I'm going to have a villager here. He's going to be locked in by a block there and there. And a villager here, and a villager here, and a villager here, etc. I want to have a ton of farming villages. I need to have, like, what, like, a dozen of them? Then on the other side, I want a dozen paper villages. Maybe we should go with... No, I think the only really good... If we could have fletching villages, we'd have them there, obviously. Yeah, I'll leave spaces over there so I can later bring my fletching villages over. I can't make a fletching table. No, okay, never mind. That's worthless. So the best trade is going to be farmers. So I'll just make a whole way of farmers. And then maybe some librarians. Maybe. And yeah, that'll be fun. That can size, holy crap. Are your cans not this size? No, I've just got very big hands. I've just got very, very big hands. I'm only funny when I'm not trying to be funny, according to my kids. I think a lot of people... You know, that's the other way you'd word that people don't like as much is that they're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you, right? It's not that you are attempting to be funny and succeeding. It is that your existence is funny. You know, there's people like that all over the internet. There's the guy who I don't want to tell you what he did with his mother, but like there's the guy who was like very eccentric and loves his cartoon or whatever, or a comic book, I want to say. And I've heard of him from like 3 different people. They're like, yeah, I like to keep up with this guy because he's just, it's like, you know, you laugh at him. That's the joke, is that like, you know, his life is going very poorly. There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of things like that out there. There's a YouTuber I used to really respect. Used to like. I've told the story before about how I had, like, the worst, like, I was, like, 15. I had, like, a real bad panic attack. And I was, like, watching some YouTube, like, chill, calm me down. A guy who, like, that used to be my thing for is, like, his whole life now is, like, yeah, look at how I'm, like, you know, like, slowly, you know, dying for the sake of viewerships on streams. You know, like, was a huge YouTuber back in the day, didn't invest or keep it safe, just kind of rested on it till the money ran out, and then had to, you know, it's like a disastrous story. But I'm gonna eat okay, says Fox C she her. No, you can't eat. If you eat, then the terrorists win. If you eat the terror, okay, that was scary. No, you can eat whenever you like. However, we're gonna keep going until there's lightning. So I'll be here when you get back, or there'll have been lightning. One of the two. So now this has to go there, which means these were probably unnecessary. And then we put this over there. Okay, we didn't do that correctly at all. So lighting up the inside of this will be probably quite easy. Yeah, it looks pretty good, honestly. All things considered. Not a terrible build. So we're going to jump up over here, I guess. Yeah, we have to place those blocks over there anyway. So let's run out. Jump up here. Jump up there. 1, 2, 3. Place the blocks. Place a thing there. Place a thing there. All the way around. A beer is way funnier than a panic attack, says I eat pie. That is true? Question mark? I'm not sure, actually. As I say it out loud back, I'm really not sure. Okay, so here's what we've ended up with. Okay, so we have to remove these blocks now. So we've got most of a temple here. We've got a lot of floor space. I think we should make the floor space out of something more interesting. Chat, what's better than grass? I guess, honestly, the best thing would be pathways, right? Because if it's pathway blocks, then... No, it makes it look ugly underneath. We could go for we could go for slabs. Because that could help keep the mobs trapped. Dark oak. Yeah, chat, what works here? What do you think does well? Mushroom light floor. Red and yellow wool. Ooh, yeah, having a nice carpet down here. Can mobs spawn on carpet, chat? Slime blocks, says Tyler Kowalskis. I don't think I have enough slime blocks. birchwood. Ooh, I could see birchwood being real nice, actually. You know, I like birchwood. Cobblestone, go mining for it. Thank you, Instigator of Mischief. I see how you're instigating mischief right now. Yeah, no. You don't, not on carpet? Wait, carpets are spawn-proof. So yeah, if we just take a bunch of white carpet then, that might be a good idea. Let's try it out actually. Let's give it a look. We got some animals here. We got some shears. Okay, let's just be real quick. Hop in, get the white wool, make some carpet. Don't know how okay, weird translation. So, free carpet is definitely not enough to test. But this is what it would look like. Honestly, I think white carpet's pretty cool. Carpet is a great mob-proofing block. Yeah, we could carpet the place up. And then... Oh, do you see that? You can see mobs through the walls. Carpet the place up. We'll have a few torches. Like, how many do we need? Like, there's one on the ground here. So we'll place them in the sky for better visibility. Or like, one there, and then one over there. Nice and easy. I've got a 4. Okay, then we got one in the center. So, yeah, we'll place carpets everywhere. Or maybe, ooh. I think birchwood is better because it's easier. Gonna level with you, chat. I think I'm gonna do birch. Just because it's slightly easier. And that's a valid reason. Honeycomb blocks. Maybe lime carpet to make it Christmassy. Like I do have a lot of dark oak builds in this world. I don't have a lot of other type of builds. So I think if I mix in that stuff, it'd be good. Like I want to slowly... Oh, wait, is this a new villager? It can't be. He's been here for too long. Oh, wait. It is new. There's more glowstone. And there's also more blue ice. Blue ice is expensive. What am I ever going to do? It's going to take me so long to ever build anything from blue ice. But I'm tempted still. So I'll buy all the glowstone first, and then I'll come back and buy the rest. Yeah, that seems logical. I was going to say quartz always looks good, but it's a lot of work. I don't think I can even get quartz, Evan Murphy. I'm gonna be frank with you. I'm just kidding. My name is Andrew. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. See, that's a joke where I'm trying to be funny. Whereas if I do a backflip and land on my neck, that's me being funny, but not me being funny. That is the thing that has happened to me being funny. You can make a golf course from blue ice. I mean, I have been thinking my Minecraft world needs a golf course. Haven't we all, really? But yeah, let's get some nice emeralds. Trade them in for some glowstone. I laughed at that joke. Thank you very much. You know, I don't mean to brag. Kind of a comedian over here. People say they watch my Minecraft streams because I'm just that interesting of a fella. I say that they're liars. And you know what? That's just about true. Okay, so I forgot how many levels I actually needed for my shovel at this point. I know it was ridiculous. But I like that we're probably getting... Oh, damn. I like we're probably getting closer. That's a lot of emeralds. Enough to buy a lot of blue ice. I don't want to commit to buying all the blue ice, honestly. Like, I'll buy all the glowstone, because why not? But all the blue ice is... Also, do we need a brown mushroom? I feel like I don't have a brown mushroom yet. So I'll buy one of those. And I'll buy 3 blocks of blue. It just feels so wasteful. Like, there's no better way to get it. Because we can buy ice, but it's expensive. We can buy packed ice, but it's expensive. Blue ice is also just expensive. It just feels weird, you know? Like, by the end of this, by episode 100, I'll have enough blue ice to make a 20-block pathway. And what's the point in that? That's the real point. You should make a podcast about Minecraft, says I Eat Pie. I am going to start a podcast about Minecraft. That's such a good idea that I'm retroactively implementing it. Good idea. Okay, so then we'll put some dirt, wool. Where does the wool go? Whatever, the wool goes on... Oh, wait, the wool's from earlier. Emerald block house. Yeah, if we get enough emeralds, that definitely is the end goal, right? Okay, so now we're going to chop down birch trees. That's where we're headed next. We want a lot of birch chopped down. And it's kind of a shame to chop down birch trees, because I am still trying to grow this section of the world. But I'm sure I have enough trees that as I chop them down, I'll get more, maybe. Or maybe not. You can make a small ice highway already, heck yeah. I can make an ice highway that goes from, like, that tree to that tree. Like, having one that crosses the entire world underneath it would be really cool. I think I'm a very long way off there, though. You can make a boat tunnel with frosted ice. That would be cool. Oh, we got rain! Okay, we're staying up tonight. Which makes me wish I'd slept last night, but it's fine. Okay, so now our chance of thunder goes up a little bit, chat. It's just gone up. Can we believe in ourselves? Everyone believe. Everyone have some belief. I'll be able to spot if you don't have belief. I'll be disappointed. By the way, thank you for over 600 likes on the live stream. Again, I'm 99% sure that likes do nothing on modern YouTube. But I bet it's fun to see the number go up in real time. So if you want to like the live stream solely for that, I would appreciate it. Chop down this tree next. I just don't like slimes, honestly. Why do you exist? Why do you get to tell me what to do? Creators earn more money inserting ads the more viewers are watching. Give it a try. No, I won't, YouTube. No, we did that. Do you remember that live stream we did? I played as... I said, don't tip me. I'll run as many ads as possible, and we'll use that as the tip revenue. And it earned... Not only did it not make... I mean, a lot of people tip, but it made less money in ads than a normal stream did, where I don't hit the button. And it was the most perplexing thing. It's like, who is benefiting from this button? Remember when lightning destroyed all your gold from the piglins? I choose not to remember that. Thank you very much, James Weston. Please excuse you for forcing me to. So we'll just grow a few extra trees around here. You'll be able to spot when the piglins get within our radius because, you know, you'll be able to tell what you can spot. There we go. Okay, so we got enough trees over here now. I've also got enough wood, 35. I'm going to stay around here for a little bit because I've got some dirt to use. Because I want these pigs to all grow up. There are some non-adult pigs here. Oh, did you hear that noise? You do hear that, right, chat? Are there baby pigs in there? Give me your... I know it's impossible to see, but let's all, like, collectively try to come to an opinion. Are there any pigs baby pigs mixed in with the pigs? I don't see any. I think they all are adults. That's a good sign. Do we put some more babies in there? Man, look how crazy this is. Wait, you see babies? I don't see any babies, chat. Where are the babies? Okay, we'll hang out just in case. If chat sees babies, I'll trust you. You got good baby vision. Minecraft on a potato simulator. Yeah, this is the one part of Superflat where you actually have an edge if you're running on a dedicated server or you've got a really high NPC, because you'll be able to run all that without your PC just dying, which is good, I imagine. Sugarcane farm to sky height. I really actually do want to have a sugarcane farm to sky height. Funny you say that. I mean, it would be a fun idea, right? It would be a very fun idea. Is that gonna make me do it? Sadly not. Should that make me do it? Heck yeah, it should. Okay, so this is gonna have to hit this at a fun angle. There we go, that's good enough for me. Yeah, that's great. We did a good job. Yeah, I'd say that looks like a... So now at this point, the mountain here, it gets a lot higher. You should bring a bed over there so you can sleep off the storm before a second lightning strike kills the piglins. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's place some extra beds around the world. I need one for the house, a blue one for the house, and I need a whatever color for there. I guess I'll make a pink bed so it matches the thing. My PC was high-end a decade ago when it was built, but tech progresses so fast, and now it's borderline outdated, says Alexis McNeil. I'd say the trend of tech is so high that any PC you built a decade ago is worse than a low to mid-end PC now. Man, this temple looks so cool. Like, can we all agree, chat? That looks, the vibrance of it is just incredible. Beds Around the World would be a good band name. So I'll grab a blue bed for that'll be for my house. And then, oh gosh, how are we always just filled up in inventory space? And then we'll just, I don't know, put the white wool away. We got 2 slots to shear some animals. We'll shear all the pink ones, I guess. Still got to collect as many of these as I can. And then we'll make a bed from... Yeah, we'll make it a red bed. No, you know, we have too many red beds. We'll make a strange bed like cyan or something. You need more chests. Yeah, that's my issue. Not enough chests. Definitely agree. Glad someone's saying that. We'll make the other bed out of cyan, I guess. Might as well be quirky. Or actually, no, we'll make it out of this, like, not quite pink color. I need 3 of this, so apparently that's 3 animals. And then, if this is magenta, is this magenta? Yeah, this is also magenta, right? Yeah, okay. I'm glad I'm not going crazy on that. So, biome temples, mushroom temple in swamps, ice temples on mountains, etc., says Ace Plant. Yeah, I'd love to see more temples for each of the biomes. I'm totally in agreement with you on that. How they make them interesting is probably where people start to disagree about it. You know, like, is that why my Iron Storm stopped working on my friend's server? I don't know what you're referring to, but yeah, why not? Totally agree. Bro, just found your channel from the last Superflat videos. Hey, that's awesome. The third one didn't do so well. I think I got the wrong title thumbnail on it. Definitely got to try something better. Magenta is in between purple and pink. What if I said that you were in between purple and pink? You ever think about that? Yeah, bet you haven't. Bet you never considered that you're the problem here. Okay, so blue bed, and we don't have any wood for a... Okay, no, we do. Magenta bed. So the blue bed is obviously the one goes in here. I forget why my bed in my house is blue. Didn't it used to be red? I guess it's blue now. And then jump off here, apparently missing a single staircase. If we're going to miss a staircase anywhere, it should be, like, in the middle where it's not as noticeable. There we go. Yep, no one could even notice that. And then we'll jump off, check on the iron farm. Again, I've been trying to stay near the iron farm today. Obviously hasn't always been working. But if you want to see the end results... Oh, we have so much iron. I love it. That's what I'm talking about. Did you get the iron farm working? Yeah, Froggy Pants, I did. I'm very pleased with it. I've now got enough iron to make, like, 20 iron blocks, or enough rails to go, what, 6 equals 16, so... We can make a rail all the way around the world now if we wanted to. That's the good news. So can't make a community realm server, we're up to 100 players. Yeah, if they gave me the option to pay more for a server that could have 100 people, and they made good anti-cheat, I would love to do it. Because I ran a server this week. And just like, I don't know, it was very... So, if you run a realm, people, like, hack, and because it's very easy to break realms, because it's, like, whatever. And it ran a server with really good anti-cheat, and then, like, nothing works, and, like, I don't know, everyone's always like, why, if you haven't fixed the... A lot of people took it very personally, is what I'm saying. It was a very crazy time. So, yeah, I want lightning to strike, by the way. I don't think it's gonna strike. But I have a bed now here, which means I can... Wait! Was that lightning? Or was that just my brain? Am I going crazy? I'm going crazy. That's fine. So, if the iron farm ends up breaking, just check the beds you place next to it, because villagers will link to random beds within 100 blocks for no reason. That is a useful lesson to learn. I guess I'll move the bed that's hanging out in the middle of nowhere then. I'll move that white bed over to somewhere. Sudden light change from pig lag. Yeah, it's... Wait. Yeah, I think it's that, right? That's what it is. That was their mistake, taking you personally. I think it's crazy, like, if I run a server that's, like, well-known for the... In fact, I think on any Minecraft server, it's kind of crazy to be like, oh yeah, someone is responsible for all this. But it's, like, a little bit weirder when it's a Minecraft server from a YouTuber that's known for, like, yep, these things go kind of wrong sometimes. But, you know, maybe I'm crazy. So we're going to place a crafting table down in the hole. And we're going to make ourselves a bunch of birch slabs. Because like we've said before, it's just more space efficient. So we can build the inside of this. I feel like I build a little differently to most people. I'm getting that impression right now. And then just all these blocks. Get rid of them. Replace them with some slabs. I'm going to end up with far too much dirt, actually. It's going to be a whole problem. In fact, yeah, what I'll do is I'll make a pig farm in a 100 by 100 space. Yeah, I think that's what I should... No, I should make it a 5 by 5 farm. Like, because I think the more space you give it, the less the mobs are, like, hitting each other. And then I can fit more mobs in there. Lightning can strike you, by the way. I was mind blown when I learned that in real life, lightning can hit a person. Like, that seems so fake. Like, oh, this thing that hits one place ever might hit you. But then you hear about people that, like, hid under a tree to avoid lightning strikes. And, you know, the fact that lightning exists, like, electricity, that's like one of those weird, I don't understand level events. Everyone's saying you want to join the server he's talking about. Trust me, you regret it, Lamau. I think it's, so Cat, can you make a realm server of 10 people? Add 10 of your random subscribers and maybe me. I know, JK, but just not maybe. See, I'm glad you're being honest about that name because that's what everyone is really saying when they're like, oh, Toy Cat, why don't you do more giveaways? Toy Cat, why don't you do this? It's like, I would like this from you. I'm asking for this so I can have a thing from you. I'm saying do it for your subscribers, but I'm your subscribers. I'm your only subscribers, Toy Cat. Why aren't you paying more attention to me? I'm your subscribers. Yeah, I have to quickly check something. Is that okay, chat? Can you pretend that I'm here ignoring you? Okay, I'm ignoring you, chat. I've stopped. I've decided you're not worth my attention, chat. Yeah, you like being ignored? You like how you feel? Yeah, I bet this is how you should feel. This is all you deserve to feel, internet. Yeah, it is funny. Sometimes I call you chat in or sometimes I like refer to chat in a place where there's clearly no chat going on, right? There is something funny to be said for that one. But you know what else there is something to be said funny for? The fact that it's the year 2022 and I still don't have a you know, after all this time we still got no...
Last stream I heard you repeat the mantra that hate is a product of fear. A better way of thinking about it is that hate is the emotion that responds to bad things, and fear responds to danger.
That's Apple Myra, thank you very much. I don't agree that like all hate is a product of fear. I agree that some hate is a product of fear, right? So most things that are dangerous are bad things. Or lots of things that are dangerous are bad things. You can hate things that aren't dangerous at all. I hate I don't know, like having to leave my house for an input. I hate when I have a phone call that could have been a text message. I hate that. I'm not scared of it. It's just like, why didn't you... By the way, this is the worst thing about becoming, this is the actual worst thing about being an adult. Some people are like, oh, I'm scared of having like a job and bills and... Don't worry about all that stuff. That's really, really calm. The worst thing about being an adult is there are professionals who you need in your life for really minor things. Like, you can't book certain tickets on certain airlines without calling them up. Some hotels don't have online booking. Do you want to book a viewing to buy, to purchase a property potentially? These people do not respond to emails. If they are the sort of person who, hasn't worked out an online system, they also probably aren't gonna want to do emails all day. And so there's all sorts of things where even if they will let you email them, the email version is so much slower. And so you got to have phone calls that are like, hey, things that you could say in words and it would be clearer for everyone. That is the real hell of being an adult. I was with my electricity provider went under during the gas crisis in Europe. They made the really smart bet that it's really cheap to buy electricity the day that you need it rather than in advance, but it means that you're more prone to fluctuations, and so they've just been...
Due to personal reasons, and camels, I am very happy today. Smile and to make my day better, Toy Cat is streaming.
Hey, I'm glad that I'm still streaming at the time that makes your day better. Indeed, thank you for showing up today. The worst thing about adulthood is phone calls, really? Yeah, literally phone calls. They are the worst thing by a very long margin about being an adult. That's just the truth. Why would it do that to me? Why is my that's gonna happen? So abolish phone calls. I agree. Abolish phone calls. Should genuinely, if you call up, you know how if you call up 999 and ask for a pizza. Actually, I think they assume you've got some domestic issues, but call up 999 and say, hey, I just feel like chatting. You will get a genuinely, they'll sternly talk to you. You'll get fined. You'll get blacklisted. That should be phone calls. Phone calls should be like, hey, I have something important that literally cannot wait the few seconds where I would text it to you. Because even if you can't put it in text, you can voice message it. Dudum. Hello, I am talking to you today because I'm one of these old people who don't know how to use my fingers. Like that. There you go. That's fine. That's okay. That's cool. What's not cool is here is the alert that could be someone is dying, or there's been an intrusion. Maybe you're dying. Your doctor's calling you to say you have cancer or something. Except, oh no, it's just a guy who's saying, oh, what did you think about our appointment today? It's like, why what use do you get from and the answer is it's easier. I'm gonna be honest with you, if there was something I had to do for, let's say I'm one of those YouTubers who says, yeah, pay me, become a $20 Patreon and I'll send you a personalized I'll have a conversation with you or something like that. I'd whack that out in a minute of cool, because you can say more words there or something. Getting stuff you don't want to get done can be quicker via voice if you're on the same page. Maybe you could argue, but I don't know if everything all the time. Also, yeah, let's go find some inventory spaces. We've got far too many things. Let's drop them off. Girlfriend breakup. You know what? I think a lot of people have this. Maybe I'm wrong. This has happened in my personal-ish life a few times, where there's let's talk about something serious, and someone's like, oh, so everyone's so primed from TV that everyone assumes that oh, we're having a conversation, it's serious. Guess we're breaking up. Which I mean, maybe there's some reasons that people feel that way, but it's still interesting little quirk of the system, huh? They're talking about phone numbers, not the tragedy. But yeah, if you want to know about the worst thing about being an adult, it's that. I'm quite my next week is pretty fine. No, I've got to speak to an accountant in the next 2 weeks, an American accountant. That's gonna be a conversation where at the very least I can do that in person. I think maybe not over the phone, but they might not set the appointment over email. They might be like, yeah, just call me and then we can. You'd hope actually an accountant's a level-headed guy. But yeah, there's lots of important. I don't know if you want to do lots of important things, you gotta do it over the phone, and sometimes that is frustrating. Is all I was saying. You know, all the time that's frustrating, actually. Ooh, fireworks. As a child, phone calls were just fun. Yeah, no, that's, it changes. Changes you, man. You see some things. Use some of your iron farm production for free emeralds. They give you so many emeralds for just a stack of iron. They'll only give you 16 emeralds for a stack of iron, which is worthwhile to get up the trading tree. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll sell them iron to get up their tree, you know? Because then I want to see, like, what enchantments are on this. What's he going to sell me at the top level? Actually, I don't think there's any enchantment that they could sell me that I'd want. Like, what enchantment could this pickaxe have that would get me excited for it? I don't think there is one, all things considered. Yeah, I think selling iron is good to get up the tree, you know, to... Like, I would have saved so many emeralds if my iron farm was working. Yeah, I'm thinking about that now, actually. That's kind of depressing. I think the food just arrived. I want food so bad. This is one of those things where this is why I shouldn't stream so late. I'll just talk all day about foods that I want. Okay, so I've been craving like a nice sourdough pizza all day. Like, you know, imagine like one with like the thick, like it's doughy crust, you know. I don't think I can get one at this time. You know, that's gonna be my counterbalance. That's my health balance today. Is also that mountain's actually coming in quite nice, I have to say. We have the same number of members as that one plane. Level of people being forced to marry Toy Cat against their will today, says Adorable Ho. Adorable Ho, how do you not have a membership? Like, either, like, you know, like, ignoring, I'm not going to say the whole, like, put you on the spot, why don't you have a membership that you personally bought? But surely you're a frequent enough chatter to have been awarded one at some point. I thought we had 911 members for a second. See, that is offensive. Apologize to all Americans for that. You know what upsets me? I vaguely can appreciate the premise of New Yorkers being upset about 9/11. Like, I don't like when people are like, oh yeah, we're just so traumatized about this big event that happened 21 years ago. Like, but I think what's terrible is when Americans are like, yeah, this is our country's tragedy. Is it your country's tragedy, or is it a tragedy for the people living in one city that is probably thousands of miles from where you live? Is that maybe the case? Or you knew someone who knew someone who knew someone in the towers? Wow, that's so tragic. You're right. You're right. You're basically this must be awful for you. You're right. I didn't realize how bad it was for you to know some. Also, David Solomano, thank you for the 10 members. Gotta make a burrito, BRB. I hope it's a good burrito. I'm excited for the burrito. Am I gonna have a slice of the burrito? Is that how burritos work? Can they be sliced? I need to know the answers to these questions. Please stick to pitch step. I'm sick of other side. Says Laura Wolf XD. The only way... Yeah, no, I've got to admit, because we had like so many 50s in a row, it is a lot for them. I guess HO freeze aren't allowed to be whites. HO freeze. Okay, chat, what is a H03? Oh, look at, when I look that way, the lag is just unbearable. Jesus Christ. What is a H03? I'll be humming the school and the nursing home. Do you ever have a feeling, you know, like TV does this all the time where it's like, you know, what if right now you're not watching a Minecraft live stream, you're dying, and your brain is like doing that like lost, you know, before you die you get this big burst of like all your synapses going off at once basically. What if you're dying right now and this is just how your brain is manifesting it? A long live stream where for some reason every 10 seconds this plays on loop. Think the fear of the US public at the time of the attack was anywhere might get hit, says Doom's Wake. Yeah, but that was like, but that was like, I think that's like a thing that everyone has to like admit, like, okay, yeah, that was silly. That was, okay, everyone has that one friend where when something bad happens to you, they make it about them. They're like, oh my god, yeah, we were just, me and my good friend, Dave, we were just mugged last night. I mean, I wasn't there, it was just him. But I could have been there. And it's like, don't do this. Don't do we could have been there, you know? Like, we don't have to make every tragedy about you, you know? Like Dave has a lot of trauma right now. And you claiming that it's your trauma is not helping at all. I even had that in school, hydrogen trioxide, by the way. Also, 750 members and counting. 757, we're still a plane. We're still a plane. So IBX trying to have a civilized conversation while other side interrupts. It's so rude of other side to keep interrupting me. Doesn't it consider I have things that I need to do? Okay. So Dave deserves better friends. Dave deserves much better friends. Everyone, let's make a GoFundMe so Dave can get some better friends. Also, it's getting so bad, like the blocks are like unplacing themselves. So that's not a good sign. I would even say it's a bad sign. In fact, if I might even. The da-da-da-da-da does intensify. They really do, don't they? Okay, so let's just have this go over there. Yeah, that's good. And then straight after that, we'll have a nice little up tier. Okay, so we've used up all our dirt, which means we can now take our birch slabs, place them in there. I'm going to get some mushrooms along the way, though. So we're going to go diagonally to get there. When I was in Terror Attack, I just put it down to London. Still a lower risk than cycling a W1, says Beth Altair. Also, first of all, Apple Myra, thank you so much. Gave the message about fear and danger, and then also became a member. You're my personal hero. Saying useful things and doing useful things as well. What a lovely combination that is. I sympathetic honest pain when someone's diagnosed with cancer. Someone thinks empathy to say, oh, I think I may have cancer. Isn't it, I forget the name of it. It's a real syndrome where, like, as soon as you learn something is a thing, you, I guess maybe hypochondriac, but like, it's hard not to think you have it. Like, whenever there's news reports about things, people are like, if you watch a news article about cancer, you'll assume like, what if I have cancer? If you see a news article about, whatever else it is, you get, it's a weird instinctive response that we have, where we assume like, wow, I just read about this thing, therefore it must be a thing for me. Recency bias maybe is the word for it. There's definitely a lot of weird biases we have in things. Also, I think the new member song should be the theme from Golden Girls. Thank you for being a friend. You know, like 70% of the references you make, Dan Marsh, I have no clue about. I'm like, am I meant to? Is this am I young or are you old, or is it a combination of the two? I never know. I never quite know, you know. Anyway, we can now destroy the rest of these, get the stem blocks and everything. We probably have enough mushroom blocks now, but we'll get a few extra. You can never have too many mushroom blocks. I either stole my leg and googled it and it said signs of skin cancer. Because, I mean, if you think about it, okay.
Here's a little bit of toy cat tax. Maybe for the jet ski fun, man shrugging, ocean wave. P.S.
Thank you.
THX for streaming late enough for me to catch it.
Thank you, Charles Sonat. Yeah, my strategy today was start early so I can finish late. I knew this live stream might be a few hours. It's kind of a bummer, like, we're going on this way, waiting for the piglins to strike, and they haven't. We might have to make the next... I figured, like, 3 hours is definitely enough for lightning, right? But I figured incorrectly. I figured wrong. There we go. So we got a little mushroom corner. Make a mushroom forest. That's actually a really cool idea, Lord Geek. I don't know where the mushroom forest would go, but I like the idea of making one. But no, yeah, I've been streaming extra long today. Glad you liked it. I think there's like an exponential effect on the streams where like the longer you do it, my bed is shouting at me from here. Lol. Okay, you know, I'll make sure it's not too much longer. We'll make sure we get this thing here done first though. I don't want to leave it unfinished. I want to have a nice like nice picture for the new thumbnail if we're not gonna get lightning. I want lightning so bad though. But if we don't have lightning, that's okay. That's also okay. So let's just place down our slabs. Yeah, I think the birch is definitely the best way to do this interior. Big value add in my opinion. We're gonna, because it's slabs, we can actually like sneak in a torch underneath all the slabs. So slabs don't stop light from going through them. So now, even though this will be covered up in torches, we'll still be able to see it. We probably should remove this just so we can, yeah, just to be sure. I enjoyed today's stream. Thank you, Toy Cat. You know what? Thank you, Adorable Ho. I enjoyed today's stream. You ever consider that? Yeah, you aren't even prepared for that. Toy Cat, do you have a realistic medical castle with what am I reading? I'm having a stroke reading your message, John Connor. Also, thank you, Darren Hughes, for gifting 5 more memberships. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna get this this floor done. And then we'll add in the nice walls. It'll be great. Honestly, yeah, this is gonna be a cool part of the world. We'll be able to. We'll move around some village. Like next time, while we're waiting for piglins to strike, we'll move around some villages, and we'll get like a dozen composting ones, and that'll be pretty cool. Damn, you defeated me. You discovered my only weakness. Thank you, Darren Hughes. One more time. The da-da-da-da-das continue. Okay. It's going nice. It's going... I can't leave that spot empty. So I'll put a pumpkin in there. If you ever see there's a pumpkin there, now you know why. That little melody's really gonna haunt me. You know what, chat? We should do a petition to change it. But like one of those good petitions where only people who pay get to vote. That's the good type of democracy. I'm just saying, if Minecraft thinks it's the good type of democracy, you know, a company that famously has never made a mistake, then it must be good. Logically. That's, I mean, probably true, right? Okay, so all of this. Nice and easy. Break this. And now I've got 3 extra to use for... Because I assume this block doesn't exist there. But I assume this probably exists there. So we just make all of this. Some birch wood. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, these carpets have to go. But, yeah, the inside vibe is nice. So now we just finish up these weird things up here. That goes round there, which means this goes round here. We keep going till we reach the front, but I have no idea where the front is. I think these go up 3 blocks. I'm not even sure at this point. Okay, yeah, this is the last block that we see there. The rest of them, so we have to place blocks down and under here. I think that is the last one, and then there's a... Because these are definitely 3 blocks high, and then this goes back 1 maybe. Yeah, this looks about right to me. And then that's 3 blocks, and then it goes there. And then what happens over here, I don't even know. Am I gonna have to look at a picture of a desert temple again? Honestly, also we have to... These little corners too. Okay. So... Yeah, there's something involving... Okay, so Desert Temple looks like... It's got like a... Yeah, the main bit goes up more, and it's got like a... You know, I'm not going to explain this at all. Okay, so... This goes in one block. Kind of wasted the birch, but it's fine. So we do have like a... That, basically. Because this outside one is 5 blocks. And then it's 5 blocks. It goes up 3, and then it's 4 blocks. Okay, so I don't know what I'm meant to do. I guess we can see that on the inside. Place our torch back, and then okay, we have to stack ourselves onto here. 1, 2, 3. Place all our blocks, and then on top of that, there's like one of these things. You know what I'm going for, chat? Do you know? I hope you know, because I certainly don't know. And then there's a bunch of blocks that go over there. No, wait, they can't go over there. They go just above this. Okay. And then we place 2 more of the stems. And then 1 more of each of these. I think that's it, chat. I could be wrong. I think we just made a mushroom temple. We need 1 extra block on top of those, as well as to actually fill in the sides. But we did it. Yeah, okay. So, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling accomplished. So we just place the extra blocks on the side. Do the same over here. Do the same on this side as well. Oh gosh. And then stack myself up to the top. See, we got an extra block going on all of these. And then there's like some stairs on top of here, but we're not going to try and make mushroom stairs. We could maybe put some mangrove stairs, but I think it'll look ugly if we try that, so we're just not going to. Okay. Real good. I think we can agree. So, down from here. Yeah, okay. And then, same thing over here. It's that good that it woke up the mini moderator. Man, you know what? I don't envy anyone who is hearing a screaming child at any point in their life. Let alone right now. So, credit to you for that. So we'll make the underneath of this one white, just so from above it looks different. No good reason otherwise. And then, yeah, these we fill in as we fill in. I think we're going to run out of blocks just before that one is done. Yep. So now, this is my desert temple. This is my mushroom temple, rather. Honestly, the mushroom temple is one of the... I genuinely think this is the best looking one yet. I love, like, it's got Christmassy vibes, but it also just... It's just so vibrant in a way I love. And it looks like such a modern, like, cool house on the inside. So yeah, I'm gonna turn all of this, and then on the other side, obviously too. Gonna do the exact same thing. So where about have we done this? Where the torch is. So, wait, in front of the torch? Yeah, just in front of the torch. So we're gonna have little like prisons for the mobs. Yeah, this is like putting them behind bars. I like that. We'll have little prisons for each of the mobs, each of the villagers. And yeah, I was not expecting to like red mushroom blocks this much. Even was I. Something about when you add enough of them together, it really creates something special. I do have to say. Definitely one of the best temples. So I'm gonna go to sleep so we can get a nice thumbnail picture. And then I'm gonna go to sleep so I can, you know, make a nice, you know, video. I'm currently working on a really big Minecraft run. So I'll actually probably play a little bit more Minecraft when I'm done with this. I've been trying to kill every mob in Minecraft. It's like such a... It sounds like a kind of big task, but it's way bigger than you realize when you dive into it. But that's the fun, isn't it? So yeah, kind of a bummer that we went 3.5 hours today without lightning. But sometimes you don't get these things, you know? I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Okay, so something like this. Actually, I don't want the hole to be visible. Hope you all enjoyed today's thingamajig. If you did, then I don't know, thingamajig my thingamajig for me, and I'll thingamajig you right back. Yep, that's sticking to that. That's my outro. If you haven't seen my video from earlier today, it's about bedrock differences in 1.20. It's a very interesting time. And if you haven't seen my video from later today, that's because it doesn't exist. But tomorrow I should have something fun. It's one I'm like kind of worried to upload during 1.20 hype season, in case people are like, no, I only want to see 1.20 stuff. But I think you'll want to see it, so I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Or maybe I'll die in a house fire tonight. We'll find out soon. Bye.